if you.
What's up, guys? By the way, everybody can see you there, guys. No, it's just they can see it from here. What is up? What is up, Legionnaires? Are we excited for day number 2? Let me know in chat what is going on. I can't see. Somebody's saying I can't see anything. You couldn't see because I wasn't live, but now I'm live, and now you can see. And if you can't, open your eyes because I'm here. Okay? So, what's up, guys? What is going on? I'm super excited for day number 2. Oh my God, this is one of the most important days. Okay? This day will put you ahead of 90% of marketers. This is what I believe. Because throughout my whole journey, if I ever saw several problems that people could not resolve, it was traffic, value, and offer. Those were the 3 biggest problems. This is why we resolved them. But traffic, I believe, is probably the hardest one. Or people actually believe it's the hardest one. It's like, if I could get leads, my business would be on a totally different level. Let me ask you guys, if you could guarantee 1,000 leads every day into your business, would that change how things are for you? Let me know. Would you like to learn that? Let me know in chat. Right? So you made us restless. Sorry, guys. At least we make it exciting, right? Very eager to see what's in store. Oh, wow. You don't know what you're gonna see. It's gonna be a serious one, guys. Imagine if you could get 1,000 leads into your business every month. That would change everything, I promise you. That would change everything, especially once you understand content and offer. You are gonna be on a different level. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? So for me, traffic is one of the things that I'm most passionate about. As you can see, we are really, really good with traffic. I believe once I mastered traffic, my business completely changed. Once I mastered getting people's attention and getting them into my world, and then moving them through the journey of the place that they're hurt, disappointed, or eager to learn, to the place where they are now amazing, professional, they're the best. When I learned how to move people from here to here, point A and point B, and that's what we're going to talk about. That's what traffic is all about, is having people trust you enough to where you can move them from point A to point B. Point A is the struggle, and point B is the heaven, and we're going to talk about that a lot, okay? But hey, if you don't have anybody to move from point A to point B, then you are by yourself, just playing and being a marketer, right? So I want to stop playing and start getting serious. Who's ready to get serious with me today? Let me know in chat. Somebody says he slept 3 hours. Hey, you guys are legionnaires. You know what that means? What a legionnaire means? That you are, you're just unstoppable. If you don't sleep, you don't sleep. If you don't eat, you don't eat. You do whatever it takes to win, ethically and morally. And that's what it means to be a legionnaire. Nobody can stop you. You guys are unstoppable right now. We're going to inject the most amazing mindset you have ever had in your life into your brains. It's just going to put you on a total different platform, a total different stratosphere, okay? You're not even going to play in the same category as other people after what you're going to learn today. And this took me years and years to learn. So you guys are in for a treat. This day is not for the weak, okay? This day is not for everybody, only for those who are committed to master traffic. Serious. Yes, I'm a legionnaire. I see in comments. Okay. You guys, real quick, where are you from in the world? I'm going to introduce somebody very important to this day. Without this guy, we cannot talk about traffic at all. But where are you from right now? Where are you from? Let me know. I love to see how kind of everywhere in the world we are. Let me know, because I'm right now in Thailand, right here with the team. And do you see the top of the head over there? That's Alex. There you go. Yo, guys, if you see Alex dancing in a club, you will never want to see anything else again. Best thing I ever saw. Actually, can I share with them something secret? So guys, to get to this mood, to get to this state, to get this energy, we have a ritual. Every time before we start this training, we put one of our favorite DJs. Her name is DJ Soda. Now, she's really famous here in Asia, if you don't know. Now you know, and the whole team just dances. Like we dance like nobody watching. You know, we are very awkward. Well, I'm a professional former dancer, but Alex dances really weird. But it doesn't matter. He hypes. He hypes. It's just so hype and such a positive energy. Okay, I see San Antonio, Qatar in the house, Dubai, woo, Dubai. Maybe one day I can get there. Florida, USA, Greece, sunny Greece, Queensland, Australia. Ben Cohen from Israel. מה קורה בן? הכל טוב? מה נשמע אחי? Texas, in the house, Singapore. Hey, I'm gonna go to Singapore. That's what I know. And you guys, those of you who are in Singapore, better come and meet me. Georgia, Atlanta. Hey guys, if I ever come to your place, right, to your country, to your city, would you come and meet me and host me and like show me good time? Let me know in chat. This is what. Can I tell you guys something? Like another secret is like the reason why I do this is just to have so many friends around the world, like so many people, right? Like I'm giving you all these values, so if I ever come to your town, you're just gonna like show me good time. That's the secret. Julia from Germany, right? I am a former professional dancer as well. That's awesome. You're one of us. Vancouver, one of my favorite places. Colorado, love Colorado. I actually never been, but heard only good things. New York, Indonesia. Nino has a room for me. Where, Nino? In Thailand or in Slovenia? That's the question. You're welcome in South Florida. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I love Florida. I actually lived in Florida for a while too. Come to DC. Awesome. Awesome. India, Reunion Islands. Oh my God, I never heard about that. You know Reunion Islands? Reunion Islands? I never heard somebody's living there. He says, I'm welcome there. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for being so. Shalom from India. Shalom, shalom. How to say shalom in the language? I don't know. Sorry, man. Edmonton. I've been in Edmonton as well. Nigeria. Charlotte. I've been in Charlotte actually. We're gonna host a big party. That's awesome. Okay, guys. Honestly, I can just sit and chill with you guys the whole day, but this is not about me. It's about you, right? That's what I keep reminding myself. It's like this, I'm putting all my efforts, all my energy, so you guys get the best training in the world. So today is all about traffic. It's about the ability to master traffic, bring traffic to your business. Thousands of people every month, right? We're going to start from low and we're going to get to high, and you're going to control traffic completely. This is one of the hidden secrets, the hardest things that people are just struggling to figure out, and we're going to make it easy for you guys today. Okay? So without further ado, I want you to welcome the wizard, the panda, also known as TT, Mr. Tony Tovar, aka Jose Antonio Tovar Jr. That's his full name. One of my favorite people. I actually see him jamming right now. Actually, let me quickly. What's up, Tony?
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I was jamming out to DJ Soda by myself because you guys never invite me, bro. Never invite me to DJ Soda jams.
Oh, our bad, bad.
I was here waiting, and I'm like, where is this guy? What's going on? Everybody's getting antsy. I want to talk about traffic, and it's like, oh, you were jamming to DJ Soda, huh? Without me? Okay, all right, I remember that.
Everybody's saying welcome, pandas. Like that's it. Everybody knows now. When I saw Tony, the first thing I thought is like the guy is so freaking cute. He's cute as panda. It's like nobody ever doesn't like him. Oh, that's like from the meme. Oh my God, Gandalf of Legion, the wizard. Yeah, that's true. We call him Gandalf the something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up, Tony? How you
doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you back. Guys. I will let you pass because you deserve to pass. Let's go. You're here. You're Legionnaires. You made it to day number 2. Traffic. Oh, this is going to be awesome.
Also, guys, real quick, right here, we decided to do something really cool for you guys. Maybe some of you guys missed it. I'm going to share my screen right here. And before we go into a training, we actually did something pretty cool where we did this contest inside the Legion. Inside the Legion group, right?
I like dumplings. Yes, I love dumplings. I had some last night for dinner.
So you guys, 11 hours ago, I posted inside the Legion group that we're doing a contest. So basically, what you're gonna get if you win this contest is a Legion MVP shirt. This shirt only one person has it right now from the last month, so it's really rare shirt. Actually. So you can always show off as being a Legion MVP and the never released before book. that pretty much has all the notes from this training, which we also never released as well. This is a really unique gift. And by day 5, we're actually gonna do like a cool like lottery where we have all of you guys in there, everybody who commented, and we're gonna, one person will be the winner. And actually all you have to do is just subscribe to the new YouTube channel. Right now we have no people in, like we have no videos there. And the reason why is because we just want to have like, to get 1,000 subscribers and then open the Legion. So basically more free content for you guys. We're gonna drop the most amazing content in there that actually focuses on the system and how you can implement it, right? And then give me a quick follow on Instagram, where in there we also gonna drop amazing value, authentic value, free value. It's all about giving the people what they need, right? So I need you guys to give me a quick follow, right? So we can stay in touch. And also we're gonna pick somebody for the t-shirt thing. So I just wanted to make sure if you guys already did it, let me know. Did you guys do it? Okay, done. I see everybody are done. Cool. Thank you guys for the support. As always, we always need you. Tony,
what's that?
Quick word before we getting started, because I want to jump right in. I think everybody's ready. We have almost 500 people watching.
It's funny you say that, because I'm like, hey, let's go in prayer. Thank you, Lord. You know, like a quick word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny West with you today. You know, I don't know. No.
Okay.
Hey, this is going to be exciting. Traffic is going to be awesome. You guys are going to enjoy this. Please stay till the end, because I think you are going to get a massive amount of value today.
Oh, hell yeah, guys. Okay, guys. So cool. Already done. Thank you guys so much always for your support. Always. Thank you. We say in Thai, Khap Kum Khap. Okay, thank you so much. Now, I don't speak Thai, by the way. I just know several words.
I was like, what?
Just putting it out there before somebody tries to talk with me. Okay, so guys, let's get this party started. Are you guys ready to learn about traffic, unlocking the one of the most amazing powers? Like, it's a superpower that you can have as an entrepreneur, controlling traffic and controlling people coming and watching you talk, just like you guys, almost 500 of you watching us talk live, right? Let me know in chat if you guys are ready to get this party started.
Yeah, in fact, let's get some of those reactions. I want to see some hearts, some likes, some comments. Guys, let's just show us that you're ready to go. How many of you have been waiting for traffic? We only do this once a month, and we're now about to unlock this so you can master it 100% organic, unfiltered, targeted traffic from Facebook, and you don't even have to pay a dime for it. How many of you guys are ready?
Free traffic is the gold mine, of gold mines. And if you learn how to get unlimited
the Holy
free
Grail.
traffic,
It's the Holy Grail of marketing. You got traffic, you have no problems.
Absolutely insane. Okay, super excited, guys. Hit the like button right now on your live. Right now, hit it if you did not, so we can get more likes, then more people will see, right?
Absolutely.
Facebook will put this stream to everybody and more people will join, okay? Because some people, you know, they get confused sometimes. So hit that like button right now. Hearts, likes, everything.
And I'd like to just also give a shout out to all my citizens from the great nation of Texas. Texans in the house. Texas in the house. I saw some of you from San Antonio, Dallas, Texas.
Let's go. Don't mess with Texas. I know, bro. I know. Okay, let's get this party started, guys. Right now. So, guys, let me know that you can hear me and see me well. Right now, I'm only sharing my screen, so please let me know that you guys can see everything. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome to Legion Facebook Live Day 2. One of the most important days and one of the most important days for you in your life, because today you will learn about how to get unlimited traffic. And unlimited traffic means value, means sales, means life change, right? So without that, you know, we don't have anything. And this is why it's the first component of my system, right? So complete with Q&A. As you guys know, at the end, we're going to go and make sure that we answer your questions, right? So stay until the end with us. Now, what I'm about to share with you is only known by my inner circle students and is my intellectual property and my very own 7-figure selling methodology. Okay, really important, because this information here, how to get traffic, guys, I used to, you know, I'm not proud of this. You know, I sinned back in the day. I used to be a guru. I sold this for thousands of dollars, and actually somebody here bought this exact thing that you are getting for free. But yeah, now you guys are getting it for free. So guys, you have to understand, even though it's for free, it's the top of the top, highest quality of information that you can probably get on the internet right now, right? So, are you ready to learn the first component of my 7-figure selling system, right? And guys, this works in any niche. I know a lot of you guys confused about, does this work in my niche? Does not. This probably like works in 95% of niches. The reason why most people are on Facebook. If your people are on Facebook, this will work for you, okay? So guys, welcome to traffic, okay? Traffic, okay? The psychological movement, right? Our goal is to take our audience from point A, which is what we call their hell, right? Their roadblock, to point B, which is what we call their heaven. Okay, so from hell to heaven, right? Most people, when they start out, when they are looking for, help, when, by the way, let me open Epic Pen right here. I always forget to do that real quick. There you go. When people are starting their journey, and a lot of you guys, I'm sure, are right now in some kind of roadblock in your life, some kind of hell, some kind of thing that pushed you to come into this training today, right? Like maybe you're not happy with your job. Maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you have a job, but you believe that you were destined for greatness. Maybe you're just not happy with your income and you want more income. Maybe you are happy with your job, but you want more side income. Maybe you don't travel enough and you believe that if you could make money online from everywhere in the world using your laptop, you can travel more, or a million of other different reasons. But that is your point A, right? This is why you are here today. Your roadblock, right? You want these things, but you have something that's blocking you. Maybe you bought a course that promised to deliver something and never delivered. Maybe you listened to some guru and spent thousands of dollars with them, and hey, you got disappointed. We talked about that. Million of reasons. Each one has their own reason, right? That's your point A, your starting point. Your point B, right? I'm talking about you right now, but you have to understand this will happen to your people, to the people that you want to go on the journey and buy from you, right? So your point B is understanding the Legion system and creating your own heaven, meaning your own income, so you can travel more, so you can spend more time with your family, so you can do all those things, so you can buy something without thinking, so you don't have to be worried about where next paycheck is going to come from. That's your point B. But you have to understand that when I'm talking to you, right, I take you as like the people that I need to push through this journey, which is a very painful journey many times because it's a very confusing one, right? So ideally, guys, and again, when I'm talking to you, you have to think about your customers, okay? Does that make sense, guys? So yes, I'm talking to you, but think about your customers. So this is point A, right? And there is a road here. This is the road to point B. And this right here is your heaven, right? And this right here, right, is your hell, right? So I need to push you from here to here. But usually, like when you don't have somebody showing you, or actually, somebody showing you the wrong thing, right? That happens also. That happens a lot. Instead of going like this, right? Instead of going like this, what happens is you go like this, right? It's like a snake, right? It takes you like, so if you would just go straight, it would take you probably 1 year to start getting like really, really the amazing results that you want, and more, right? But if you go like this, right, the snake, it can take you 6 years, 7 years, or you can actually never get to the road. You can never get to where you want. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have spent several years doing marketing and are still not where you want to be. And that's completely normal. That's because you never fall upon the system that just gives you exactly what you need. That's the problem right now. And this is why we believe we're doing this. But this is what you need to do for your customers as well. You need to give them the fastest road from point A to point B, from hell to heaven, right? From sad, right? Sad face, right? To happy. You need to give them a very straight road to do that, like a step-by-step road. Because right now they're like this, right? And sometimes they go back and then they pedal to this side. Yeah. Does that make sense, Tony?
Yeah, totally, man. Look, one of the things, it's funny, one of the persons on here was like, hey, can we just get to the point? And it's like, yeah, we're talking about going from point A to point B. And that, like, for instance, there's a lot of, in between A and point B, there's a lot of valley that has to be traveled, right? And there's a lot of pain, hardship, and struggle that has to occur for you to really live out a life of transformation when you go from point A to point B. Now, if you're being a jerk and you're trying to be like, hey, get to the point because I already got this. It's like, dude, we're here to serve. We're here to serve, and we're here to serve everyone, not just you. This isn't about you. This isn't just about you. If you're not here and you're not happy, like, you can leave. Again, I said that yesterday, dude, and I don't know why, but like I just get so ticked off that we're about to go into some real amazing traffic training, and here we have a couple of people that are just being bad apples. Like, please, like, relax, take a chill pill, grab your coffee, grab some margarita, something like that, depending on what time it is and where you're at. Take your favorite beverage and chill the F out. Like, we're about to go and embark on a journey. It's a journey. It's not like you're just going to go straight to a destination. You have to understand the process of getting someone from point A to point B. If I go, listen to me. If I go up to a woman out at a bar, because I know that Gallup had a study and it said that 80% of women want to eventually get married, and I go straight up to a girl and I said, hey, would you like to, can I take you home for the night? Because I know that 80% of women want to have a family eventually. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to me if I go up to a woman I've never met in my life who I think is attractive and I say, hey, can I take you home? Because I know that 80% of women want to eventually have kids. What do you think is going to happen? I'm going to get slapped in the face, right? So don't push it, guys. Don't push it. Take this journey step at a time, and you'll get everything that we're talking about. You will become a master of traffic by the end of this training. So please don't slap me in the face. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to buy you a drink. I'm trying to make sure that you understand every step of the process from A to B. All right, man. Sorry about that, dude.
Perfect. Yeah, it's all good. It makes a lot of sense. When Tony goes on like this preach fest, I just shut up. I just listen. Okay. So just like Tony said, there is a process here, and you have to do this process again for your customers. The problem is most people, when they are in their starting point, right? This is starting point. When they are in hell, their mindset is not really correct. Like because of the stress, because of the failure, because of the things that, just happen to them in life, and with the fact that they're not where they want to be in their business, like their mind is a little bit messed up, and that's normal because we're people. I was there. A lot of you guys were there or still there. And this is why you have to, first of all, right, kind of give the right mindset. This is why we do it like this, and we don't jump into traffic straight away. So this is what happens, guys. We're going to teach you how to put amazing content, right? Amazing content in front of where your people hang out. So we're going to teach you who are your people, how to find them, where they hang out, and then you have to come to them and put the right content. We're going to teach you all of that. But what happens is, what you put the right content, right, and a bunch of people seeing that, what's going to happen is they're going to do this, right? This is the process on Facebook, okay? You put some content, people are like, hey, who is this person? They become a curious Facebook friend. Now, let me ask you guys this. Did it ever happen to you where you saw somebody, right? Maybe you were on a Facebook group or a page or whatever, and you saw somebody that just puts some amazing content out there. Maybe it's a content, about themselves and their transformation, and it motivated you. Maybe it's content that gave you amazing value. Whatever it is, did it happen to you when you noticed somebody's amazing content? You were like, hey, I really need to know this person. Who the hell is he? And then you became what we call the Facebook curious Facebook friend. So that means, hey, you're like, hey, this content is so amazing, right? For whatever reason, I got to check this person out. So what you do is you go and take a quick look into their profile. Did that ever happen to you? Let me know. Because that happened to me, Tony. I know it happened to you, right?
Yep. Yeah, totally. I mean, the first step in all of this is attraction, right? It's getting someone who sees something in you that they see. Either you're solving an issue, you're talking about something that's prevalent in their life, right? So, for instance, if someone is struggling with their weight, and I had something that even if it was a friend, a Facebook friend, especially when you're talking about Facebook, but let's say that I put out a post and it was something about like taking my life or at the brink of trying to do something so drastic because I was completely ashamed and I didn't like where, this is a real hell. It kept me up at night. I couldn't breathe at night. I was starting to get too heavy. I'm starting, all these things. If I start telling these things out, guess what? That is the bottom level. That is the deepest, the lowest I will ever go. And the next step is to find a way to get out of this. And if I start talking about encouragement and the first step I'm taking, guess what, guys? You are now embarking on a journey with someone else. And that curious friend is seeing you as someone they'd like to be. Your profile, by the way, and I keep telling this to everyone that ever asks me about a profile funnel, is a mirror to your audience. Your audience has to see in you where they were and where they can be because of your experience, right? So a curious student coming to your profile is going to look at something. It happened a little differently with me and Johnny. But Johnny, do you want me to tell him how that happened?
Well, I think once
we get over, right? Yeah.
You can go exactly over that, because it will showcase 100% that what we talk about just happens. And I see a bunch of people in chat saying that it happens to them all the time, right? They see somebody is posting content that touches them in their heart, their soul, and they believe that this person is interesting enough to go and take a look at it, right? Mm-hmm. So somebody posts the content, and our people here from the Legion training become the curious friends. But this is what happens to everybody. It happens to me almost daily. Like, so what the curious friend does is he just goes and opens your Facebook profile. That's what happens. This is for organic marketing, right? Organic marketing, this is what happens. Somebody sees a piece of content, he's excited about that, and he's just peeping into your profile. Now, guys, let's talk about this important fact. Is the moment somebody looks at your profile, you have exactly 5 seconds to impress them. And in impress, I'm talking about show them that you are a person that can actually help their future. Okay? So what I see most people do is their profile is talking about them, right? So who has this happen to them, or actually has a profile like this where their profile is focused on them? But what actually should be happening is when somebody goes to your profile should focus on who is your customer, your target audience is. It should show your target audience that you are the person to take them from point A to point B, from their hell to heaven. So your profile is not about yourself. It's actually should be about your customers, right? So what happens often is, first of all, either your profile is just dead, meaning, okay, let me give you guys an example. Okay, that's the best way to do this. Is I'm actually going to show you a proper example. So let's go to my profile right now, right? So actually it happens, I post very often places and people, and they're like, okay, who is this guy, right? So they say, who is this Johnny guy? So they go and click on my profile. Now here's the thing. My profile does not even look like a profile. My profile actually looks like a funnel, like a landing page of a beautiful, attractive funnel, right? So if you can see my real estate, my most important real estate, that's the first thing that the person sees when he lands on my profile is this. They see the cover photo, they see the profile picture, they see the intro, and they see right here, oops. Oops. Let me scroll back. There you go. And they see right here, right? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they also look at my content. So 5 seconds, 5 elements, they're gonna go through it in 5 seconds. That's how fast people do it nowadays. Because hey, guess what? People just don't have time. Nobody has time. And if your profile is not attractive, they're just gonna go away. And let me tell you something else. First of all, right? Let's go here. First of all, cover photo, right? If you can see, my cover photo is not about me. It doesn't say, I am this, I want this, I did this, which often many coaches do. What it says is 470 leads in 30 minutes using organic traffic, learn how and where you can learn. So anybody who's coming to my profile, right, and has a problem with leads, has a problem with Facebook ads being too expensive, has a problem with getting leads really, really slowly, and wants to learn how to do it faster, everybody who is that person will just go and check out my link, right? Everybody. I'm calling out my target audience in the strongest way possible. It's like, hey, you need leads? I'll show you how to do this. Learn how, click right now. Consistency in my messaging is extremely important as well, because what I see is, I see some people invite people to one link here and then to a different link here and into a different link here. Hey guys, you should have just one thing you're promoting. And if you have more things, figure out what is the one most important thing that you can promote and just stay with that. Because you don't have time. You don't have more than 5 seconds to waste somebody's time and get him confused. So now they read my message here. They're like, okay, interesting. They're like, who is this Johnny guy? And they see this guy sitting on the beach, sipping, what was it? I think like some strawberry drink, or maybe it was watermelon. This is in Koh Samui, Thailand, by the way. And it's a picture from like 2 weeks ago. My pictures always show one of two things. Number 1, am I a professional? Right? Or number 2, so again, let me rephrase this. I either show them that I'm somebody to trust by actually looking extremely professional, or I show them that I'm somebody who is living their dream. And I know that most people dream is living like being able to go and drink this watermelon smoothie in this amazing beach. And this is something I do. This is actually my life. Like I didn't go there especially to take this picture. This is something I do almost every month because I'm living in Thailand, right? If you don't have this lifestyle, that's fine. If you do, that's great. And if you don't, you just make sure you look professional. Because often what I see is people don't get. Somebody clicks on your profile, like in 2 seconds, if you look, you don't smile, you have a scary face, the profile picture does not look good quality, look trashy, you're just shooting yourself in the leg, because it's the same as attraction between men and women. When you're going on the first date, right? When you're going on the first date with someone, you literally, just from a glimpse of them, know if you like them or not. That's mostly what happens. Once in a while, somebody is able to change your mind. Usually no. So with dating, it's like a little bit more than 5 seconds. It's maybe like 10 seconds, right? But online, because people just have this short attention span, they look at you and like, hey, this guy just like, his picture is blurry. He looks weird. It's too far. Like, if you cannot show them what they want to see, they're out. Okay, so let's go back to the drawing. You guys learning some of the most important information out there right now, okay? Plenty of scare face on Facebook. Yes, people that they don't get what they're doing, right? So again, explain clearly to your customer what you can do for them. How do you move them from point A to point B? That's what it should be all about, right? And also, you see I have a picture with the doggy. Hey, just be cute. Be somebody that looks trustworthy. Be somebody that, you don't have to be a beauty queen, right? But just take a normal picture, invest in this. If you don't have an iPhone, get somebody with an iPhone and take a picture. You don't need a professional photo shoot, right? Next up, in your intro, again, congruent, same. What is it that you do for people? So I tell them, hey, build a 7-figure organic and automated business for free. Learn how. Always tell them, how can they learn? How can they start? Now you got their attention. Where can they go, right? You see, this link it all leads to the same thing. I don't have different links for different things. It's always the exact same thing. And then the last part, you see in the intro as well. What can I do, right, for my customers? Always about them, not about you. Always about them, not about you. Remember this. Always about them. And why always about them? Is because people are selfish. And the reason why they're selfish is because they should be. They should be, because right now they're struggling for their life. Right now, their life is just not as they want to be, and they need somebody to help them right now. And if you are talking about yourself, guess what? They're just not going to care. They're going to skip and find somebody else. But if you know exactly who your customer is, what is their hell, and what is their heaven, and you can present to them in a way that is sexy, that is exciting, and you can build proof. Guys, it's not hard to build proof. Just have a normal picture, right? Have a normal picture. Have normal text. That's how you build proof. Have normal thing. That's it. And actually, guys, you can hire somebody for $5 to design an amazing cover photo for you. Don't do it yourself. That's what I see often. People are trying to save $5 and they put the most horrible cover picture because they design it by themselves. Hey, guess what, guys? You cannot be a jack of all trades. You cannot be a designer and the best marketer and the best video editor. I tried that. It doesn't work. Focus on marketing. Become the best marketer ever. You will never be poor. But let the professionals do what they do the best. And we are living in an amazing time where $5 can get you a cover photo that looks just like this. Now, another little trick is this. Listen to me right now. What people do, because they don't know, is they either design a cover photo by themselves and they think, oh, it looks so good. By the way, very, very rarely it ever looks good. Very rarely. But if you did manage to make it look good, guess what? Most people are actually viewing your profile from mobile phone. Did you guys know that? You guys go after and Google that. I would say around 85 to 90% of people go on their phone when they view your profile, unless they're at work or something, but any other time, mobile. So what happens is people think their profile looks so badass and exceptional and like the text is really, really nice. Hey, guess what? When somebody goes on your mobile, there's completely different dimensions. So what that means is when somebody goes on your mobile and looks at your profile looks different. Sometimes the text is nobody able to see the text because your picture covers this text, right? And this is only if you understand that you need to design a cover photo that looks amazing on mobile first before desktop, but most people don't get it. because you guys know the designers. I don't blame you. So the actual picture, this picture right here, will. What is this, Alex? You sent me
Screenshot of your mobile profile.
Okay, so Alex sent me a screenshot of my mobile. There you go. Here's my mobile profile. This is only not, I was able to pull something like this off, a profile that looks this good, not because I'm good at this. I suck at designing. Oh my God, one of the worst ever on the planet. Okay, but as you can see, because I actually got somebody to design, 80% of people on mobile, most people will never tell you that. Will tell you, oh, build a profile funnel, but they forget to mention the most important thing. 80% will watch on mobile. Look, the text clear, picture clear, everything looks amazing right here, guys. This is what separates. The small things are what separates those who are clueless and think they know, to those who know. Now you guys know. So it's all up to you right now. Create a nice cover photo. Put the links in the right order. Don't confuse people with conflicting links. Design mobile first, right? Actually get a designer. Actually have some normal pictures of you taken. You want somebody to invest money with you, and you have a blurry profile picture? Actually, I'm going to tell a story. Okay? One of our students, Nino is here. Several months ago, he came to me and was like, Johnny, I struggle, man. I cannot sell my stuff, right? I cannot sell my stuff. And like, he didn't know why. He just didn't get why he couldn't sell stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm going and looking at his profile, and his profile is like horrible. He had the blurry picture. He designed by himself the cover. It looks horrible. I'm like, dude, you think... By the way, Nino is doing amazing now. Amazing. That's why I'm sharing. He's doing amazing. I'm like, dude, do you think somebody will come into your profile and actually spend money with you when your picture is blurry? Your cover looks extremely unprofessional because you created by yourself. Everything looks like cheap. And you want somebody to spend money with you? Hell no, man. You want people to spend money with you? You cannot look cheap, right? You have to actually invest some yourself. That's what happened. So Nino completely transformed his profile, which, by the way, I'm going to open that. And Nino is now making several thousands every month consistently. Another thing that I like that he did, let me show you his profile, just so you guys understand that I'm not lying about this. His profile looked completely like horrible, beyond like horrible before. But let me show you. This is his cover photo, right? And all the elements that I ever thought he's been executing perfectly, right? The science of organic traffic, where people can learn more. I help people get traffic for free by sharing my system with them, where you can learn more. Right here, congruent, always the same link. Very, very easy to read. Looks professional. And has his photo with the dog. Here's the thing. Nobody can resist a cute dog, right? And gonna say that his engagement is through the roof, and he actually struggled with it a lot. So after, just using our system and executing it, Nino is an absolute animal of engagement. Look at this engagement. Like, he's just crushing it. He's crushing it. And this is TVO executed to the highest level, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's even 600 comments. Like, Nino is out there, and he struggled. I don't know if he's here, but he would tell you by himself, he freaking struggled, guys. He couldn't get engagement, and people would never buy from him. Actually, I saw him posting, Tony, today.
Yeah.
He's just launching SDO and making money every day. And this is because TVO was executed to the highest level. Tony, anything else you want to say about
the profile? No. So the profile is the first step, right? It's the first kind of like part in the entire process when you have a curious friend coming to your profile. Especially, we didn't get to see the second part of the profile. When you scroll down on a mobile, you see the featured picture, which is just one picture on there. If you put more, you're not going to get that one picture to take everything, that whole space up. So make sure it's only one featured photo. Extremely
important. Let me discuss this real quick. So what happens here, you see, guys, this featured picture, it's one picture. So what that means is, actually, most people put 5-6 pictures here, and it looks like a bunch of pictures, right? You can upload a bunch of them, right? But instead, what I do, and what all of the people that execute my system do, is we just upload one picture, and then Facebook just shows one big picture like this, and it looks amazing on mobile. So you only need one picture in the featured photo, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, without further ado, let's continue. So once we make our profile look like a funnel, right? And this is the funnel we're actually using. We're not using a real funnel. We're using our profile funnel, right? Here's the thing. Somebody gives us trust. At this point, and this happens daily, like, you would have people without even thinking, going like 10 to 100 people or more, depends how engaged you are, going to your profile and taking a look. And if you execute TVO to the highest level, you focus on other people, not about you, your message is congruent, you look professional, everything looks amazing, right? They get to this place. And this is one of the hardest things. So what happens usually is people just getting a wall of resistance, because before they buy from you, right? Before they actually, this is step 3, this is step 4. Before anybody ever buys from you, before anybody gets to become a believer in what you teach, a follower, a buyer, which once they do provides you with financial income and eventually without having any problems with financial freedom, before they get there, they have this wall of resistance. Why? Why people resist? Well, I would argue that most people just see so much bullshit online. Sorry for my words, but so much bullshit, so much crap, so much. And by the way, this is a joke, guys, right? The car, supercar here is I'm trolling you a little bit. If you want the supercar, that's fine. But I'm just going to say, most people think people renting Lamborghinis, renting a photo shoot next to a private jet. Like, everybody knows about this. Everybody knows, right? So because of that, and also the experiences that people went through, right? People bought a bunch of stuff and it didn't work for them. They have a huge wall of resistance, right? They're like, they don't know who is authentic anymore and who's, just lying, because marketers are really good at faking. So they don't know. So naturally, unless they never got tamed with this they're gonna have a wall of resistance, right? So let me show you how this wall of resistance looks like. Is a person standing here and he cannot see, like he's staring at this wall. He's like, he cannot see what you can do for him. He cannot see it. He cannot see it. So what you have to do is give him away amazing value and content. Value and content is the ladder, right? So imagine your person standing here and you need to move him over the wall of resistance. Value and content is the ladder to their freedom and to your freedom. And you have to understand one thing. Your freedom is tied to your customer's freedom. Let me repeat, your freedom is tied to your customer's freedom. If you can give amazing value to your customers, they're going to give you back. They're going to pay you. They're going to recommend you. They're going to give you testimonials, right? There's many forms of payment. It's money, testimonials, whatever they're going to give you. If you give them value, give them the ladder, they're going to climb on this ladder. They're all going to climb on this ladder. They finally will be able to see that there is somebody out there that is actually different from the rest. They're going to be able to climb this ladder. And then this is where everything changes. They become a believer first. They're like, okay, I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe this person. I'm going to believe what he's saying. They're going to follow your advice. They're going to follow it. They're going to get amazing results with your free, amazing advice. Just like you guys are going to get amazing results with our free advice. You see, everything I'm telling you, I'm executing myself. And then they're going to buy from you. Some of them are going to buy from you, and some of them will not buy from you, but they're going to give you testimonials. They're going to always encourage other people to follow you. So there's many forms of payment. Always remember this. This is one of the most important lessons I learned, right? So if some people that cannot pay you with money, they'll pay you with whatever they can. And that payment might bring you $1 million, right? Whatever it is that they're going to give you.
And I think it's important to understand that, like, the most scarce resource on the planet, it's not gold, it's not diamonds, it's not dollars, it's not money, it's time. And a lot of people will, if they're not going to be buyers, like actual buyers, monetary value buyers, they're going to buy with their time. And their time is the most valuable resource. There's a lot of people here who are on the second, third, even fourth training, learning, just trying to soak this in to make it work for them. And guys, that in itself is a form of payment that you cannot neglect.
Farah is saying, I just had a paradigm shift. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, all of you that are first time here, you should have a massive shift right now. Massive.
Yeah, and
Massive.
it's funny how, like, people call their feed, their Facebook feed, their wall. People call it a wall. And in a lot of cases, guys, you are the mirror. You are the only thing between someone who's struggling and in a hell and being able to see the other side. Right now, when they're in the wall, they're like, all they see is you. All they see is you are the person that's at the top of the wall, extending a hand, giving value, trying to help people get across the wall. And when you extend your hand and you start making that move, taking that ladder, grabbing the hand, this person takes you over the hill or over the wall. And for the first time in your life, you start to see a real vision of the future. And I think that's what a lot of people miss in their profile. It's not about you. No one cares about you. They care about themselves. And in caring for themselves, they need to be able to see the other side, just a glimpse of it. And you providing value day in, day out, being able to really hold these people's hands across that wall is what's going to get them to see that. And I think a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning, and you guys have seen some great success with this stuff. And you are going to see the same thing happen if you follow through with everything we teach.
And guys, Tony said something amazing. There's several points I want to touch. He said the wall. Many people say my wall, my Facebook wall. Well, there's two types of walls. There is the value wall, and there is the resistance wall. Okay? Most people have a resistance wall. They do not know how to provide value the right way to their customers, and all their customers get from watching their wall is resistance. We're going to teach you how to give the highest level of value that most people charge thousands for. We will teach you how to give it to your audience for free and how to come up with it with ease. We'll do it tomorrow, and that will build a value wall. And value wall is what you need to actually get your people to believe in you. So there's two types of marketing. There is fear, intimidation marketing, right? That's number one. And there is value marketing. That's number two. So if you have to look at this, this is what the gurus are doing. Okay, I'm gonna put the gurus here on blast, because what they do is they use fear tactics. It's like, oh, you will forever get stuck in your 9-to-5 job. You will never get out if you don't learn. Intimidation, right? It's like, oh, and they make you jealous. It's like, oh, I have this, you don't have this. And they move you through the wall with one of the worst forms of marketing. And that's what actually broke the guru image online in the last 2 months. It's like gurus are dying because that's what they used for a long time. It did work, but everybody's just tired of this. And there is value marketing. Value marketing is, imagine you fall on the ground. Instead of laughing at you, somebody comes and reaches and grabs your hand and puts you up. That's value marketing. It gives you value, puts you up, it helps you.
And a lot of reasons why the value marketing is much of a stronger play is because there's two things that people will do in life. They will either they either focus on like pure pain, or they focus on trying to get pleasure, right? But most of us aren't trying to go in the route of trying to look at our pain, trying to actually look at it head on. It's naturally a part of us to try to seek the gain of pleasure first, right? And so a lot of people have been trying to instill fear and instill scaredness and talk about the hell. And a lot of that, some of it has merit, but it's been used for the forces of evil. And I think it's been taken completely over. It's just completely overdone. It's completely dead. And we decided that in order to make this really right, we need to allow people to understand that there is a path to success. There is a journey that has to be taken, and you will see value, you will see results. And that's exactly what we're doing here today.
So now I know that all of you guys understand that value marketing is the way to create a shift in your audience, get them to believe and get them to spend money with you. And the more money they spend with you, the more money they make themselves. That's how it works. Or whatever results. The results can be losing weight. Results can be, dealing with their kids that are crying, whatever it is that you teach, right? It's that's what it's all about. Now next. So to create the perfect audience, because here's the thing. Sometimes you just attract the wrong audience. And that happened to me a lot of times because I didn't know how to market properly. So to actually create an audience that you enjoy giving value to, like you guys, I really enjoy giving you guys value. It's one of the best feelings in the world because I know you're all here to learn my stuff. And those of you who were not really the right audience got already kicked. So here's the thing. We are left with the best, right? That's you guys. But to create this audience, to attract the perfect audience, you need to sell them what they want and give them what they need. Remember that. Sometimes your audience is just not ready to accept the truth. They need some mindset shift. And that's why if you lead with the 100% truth in your marketing from the start, they're just going to get scared. Sometimes you just need to show them the end result, show them what they need, right? To show them what they need. But then after you actually give them, right? You actually give them you show them what they want, and then you give them what they need. So let Tony explain this and the whole purpose.
So one of the reasons you want to do this, guys, is when you're looking at a perfect audience, you have to literally tell yourself, like, okay, who is my perfect audience? Is it a mom? She's got a couple of kiddos. She has a husband who goes to work. She can't ever manage her weight, or whatever it is, or it's a mom who just had a baby going through postpartum depression or something. Whatever that is, you have to understand your perfect audience, right? And in their struggle, in their hell, you have to understand that they're not there for mother said, I told you you shouldn't have eaten those cookies. I told you. No one likes that. No one likes that, right? What they want to hear is, you're going to get through this. You're going to get out of this. This is what it looks like to get through this. You can do it, right? They prefer a message that shows them the end result, right? Rather than giving them the hard love from the get-go. Again, it's going up to a lady at a bar and then saying, hey, can I take you for the night because I know you want to have kids. No, guys, you're going to get slapped in the face. Don't do that, right? You want to be able to be presentable, allow them to see the future self in you, right? You are the mirror. Your wall is the mirror that they need to look at, but it's a future-pacing mirror. It's showing them the future. It's showing them that you've been there, done that. And the perfect audience, all you have to do, and you have to ask yourself this when you're doing this, is, who do you serve? Who do you want to serve? Who is paying you money in the past or currently that you want to serve more, right? Start looking at those patterns. We're humans of pattern. We're human beings are creatures of patterns. And when you start seeing, oh my gosh, this person was such a great client to work with, or I really enjoyed serving this person, start thinking about that person. Who is it that you want to serve? Because believe it or not, I'm going to break it to you. It's not about you. It's about them. It's about serving them. Who is that, right? And who has paid you money in the past that you found absolutely joyous in order to work with a person like that again? You'd be ecstatic to do it. Who is that? Who is the dream customer, right? And who do you want to work with? These are the questions you have to ask yourself when you're figuring out who my perfect audience is. You have to just hone in. Like, I seriously, I'm not saying like, oh, I help millennials get to college or find jobs after college. Yes, that's very specific, but I also want you to understand when you're talking about being a servant leader, how are you going to get them to that? How are you going to get them to that want? What is going to take it? What do they actually going to need in order for you to take them from point A to point B, right? You have to really start honing in on who you serve, with what particular problems, what particular issues, what particular circumstances they find themselves in. You have to meet them where they are. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, so the perfect place. Let's talk about that. So where are those people? Where do they hang out?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you serve them? Where do they show up? Because what I see is a lot of people are using hope marketing, and the hope marketing is like hoping that your audience will just come to you, right?
Yeah.
That does not happen, guys. Look, first of all, marketing is all about taking action. Like, if you did not figure it out yet, you cannot be passive as a marketer. You cannot. You have to constantly take action. You have to constantly go and do things to create whatever you want to create. So the same goes to about attracting your dream audience. Is you need to figure out where they hang out. Where can you serve them? Where do they show up? And whatever that place is, you need to be there and give them and show them the light. Preach, give the value, right? And get them to become a curious friend and go through that loop. And we will show you how to do that in exactly a second. Again, perfect messaging, right? You must know their hell and heaven. Like, we know your hell and heaven. You guys have to understand. I've been working long time. Tony's been working a long time. We know your heaven and hell. We know because, first of all, we've been there. That's why we know. But more than that, we constantly listening to our audience and their problems.
Yep. And
that's how we figured out this training, right? So we know that your hell is you don't know how to get leads. That your hell is you don't know how to become someone, of influence. Your hell is you don't know how to give amazing content to your audience day in, day out. You don't know what to write about. Your hell is you don't know how to craft an offer that people would love to buy and would give them so much value. Your hell is you don't know how to move yourself up the ladder of marketing and become, and have a business that you're proud of. We know your hells. You need to know your customers' hells and heavens. What's keep them up at night, right? Why they cannot sleep? Well, that's pretty simple. I know you guys, some of you guys cannot sleep because you're just not making consistent money from online. And you know that if you could, that would change your life. And you're trying to figure it out. But again, you're invested in the wrong things. You invested in the wrong programs, the wrong mentors, the wrong gurus, right? And that just set you back again and again and again. I know that.
And I think part of that too, it's like you've invested in things that don't play to your strengths. Like you've literally said, okay, there's someone out there shouting up the top of their lungs that funnels are the way to go, or websites or chatbots or whatever the new thing is, right? And you're thinking, man, I really, really need to do that. But if it's not playing towards your strength, you're investing in the wrong thing. That's the problem. That's the disconnect that happens in the market. And I think that if you go back to the basics, this is one of the reasons why we made this training, is because we understood the fear was, oh my God, I'm going to have to, there's a huge learning curve. I have to go through learning this like software and like steps and funnels and psychology and marketing. And all of a sudden it's like, I just wanted to write a damn book. I just wanted to help someone. I just wanted to serve someone. And the problem is that we get these things in our head that complicate everything. As human beings, we want to be perfect, right? We have to find the perfect message, the perfect audience, but ourselves, we don't have to be perfect. You just have to get out there and serve. What is the biggest fear? Understanding your audience at the very core is what's going to take you and your business to the next level, because you're serving people who are seeing real disparity, real depression, or real anxiety, right? What keeps them up at night? Aside from when it's actually something really good that keeps me up at night, but there are things that really do keep you up at night. What are those things? Think about that for your audience. What will change the way they think before and after, right? This is when we start talking about the mirror. How are you going to be the mirror? How is your message going to be accepted? How is it going to be perceived? Right? If you're going to be like, I am the king, I am the Superman of weight loss, I am sometimes that stuff comes off as really, really bad to the audience that wants to like real help. Does that make sense, guys? And so what you're looking to do is understand them so well that you understand their problem. And because you know their problem, they psychologically feel you must have the answer. If you understand the nightmares that I have, the fears that I have, the problems, the issues, the struggles that I have, you must understand the solution then. You must be the person who can help me. You must be the person who can take me from here to a world that I want to be in. Does that make sense? Do you see that? What is a day in their life? What is a day in their life like, right? You got to meet them where they are. You organize the content better. And we're going to talk a lot about the amazing way to do that tomorrow when we talk about value and creating content. You guys don't want to miss that. It's one of my favorite trainings. And then all the information is already online, right? Everyone wants to sell you on this and sell you on some trick or whatever. You see all this information is the information highway is completely open. You can go anywhere. You can go on YouTube, on Google, and you can find all the information, right? But the problem is that you as the mirror have to take what's good for them. You're the one that's picking the best fruit from wherever you pick fruits. You're picking the best material and the best things from the right place just to be able to serve your community the best way possible.
Thank you, Tony. So guys, some of you might think, wait, Johnny, even if I know all of this, why would they care about me? I'm a nobody, right? I'm sure some of you thought about it, and you guys are right. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. I already said that. People are selfish, and they're selfish not for a bad reason. They just need to be selfish to survive. Has your profile been about you and not about them, right? Now, guys, we already talked about this. That's okay, because you learned, and by now, you should be a master at using Facebook, right? Most of you guys have been using Facebook for years, and those of you who are not are going to become master of Facebook by seeing this training, right? So if you've been unable to sell on Facebook, that changes here and now, okay? Because after you selected your who, that's completely going to change. So,
and one thing I want to say, one thing I want to say there, guys, if you go back, like this is one of my favorite slides because it says that's okay. You've learned, and by now you should be a master at using Facebook. How many of you guys have been using Facebook for a couple of years now? You can pretty much say that, like, if someone brand new came to Facebook, you'd be able to guide them through the entire process of looking at a feed, using Messenger, looking at likes, Facebook pages. Maybe you're already a master at that. We're not trying to throw you into a different platform that you don't even know or understand or believe in, right? Do you see what it's like to meet someone where they are at? Do you see that our audience is there on Facebook looking for a way to really take their business and their entrepreneurial journey to the next level? And you don't even have to master something like funnels and psychology and understanding all these chatbot stuff. And, no, you work with something that works to your strengths. How many of you see that using Facebook for these last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, more than that, has now become your biggest strength? You are a master Facebook user. They've done a good job of making you a master Facebook user. You are poised to kill it to crush it, because you are already a master at using Facebook. Sorry. And now that you have your who, you're unstoppable. So let's go to the next one.
So a lot of you guys are thinking to yourself, what about my friends and family? We already saw questions about that. Should I post business on my profile? What will they think of me, right? And this is one of Tony's favorite slides that he asked me to remove, but I'll always keep it here, right? Stop living in the fears of judgment, because I don't know one successful person that actually thinks, what will others think about me 24/7? I don't know even one. Every successful person that I know, and I know many, right? Because we always talk about surround yourself with successful people. I did that. I know many successful people. None of them think about what others will think about them. All of them think about how they can change other people's lives. And once you stop thinking about yourself and your mission is to help others, you will stop living in a fear of judgment. Judgment by your family, judgment by your friends, judgment by your colleagues, who sometimes just don't get what it means to try and change somebody's life and your own life. They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get, because they're not an entrepreneur. They're not on this journey with you. That doesn't mean that they are bad people. Unfortunately, they just don't get it. And sometimes they will judge. And you have to understand that eventually, and I will share my personal stories about this, eventually, once you do this for people and not for yourself, and you focus on serving and changing, once you do that for your audience, your life will change, and you will also be able to change your family's lives. My family is very happy that I'm successful now, because they know somebody there to back them up. Was it always like this? Would they always believed in this crazy dream that I had? Absolutely not. And my mom is here probably on the live, and she knows that. They thought I'm completely insane, right? For many, many years. But now they're a believer. And I always focused on how I can better myself and better others people's life. And that's why I got there. So here's my personal story. Two stories. One is about my ex, and one is about my mom, right? And like I said, part of me giving value to my audience is showing them the struggles, showing them the things that sucked in my life, just as the good things that are happening in my life. I'm constantly sharing with people the truth about the journey. People really, really love that. And sometimes it means I'm going to talk about, me struggling with depression back in the day. I'm very much over depression, by the way, now, guys, without any pills. So pretty cool. So, but many of us struggle with depression, struggle with really bad stuff. I shared some things personal about my family. My mom saw that. She was really, really upset. And I told her, Mom, like, I'm doing this to help other people and change their life. It's just something I have to do. It's not about me anymore. It's about helping others see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I had to actually go and explain her. I had to explain. By the way, for those of you guys who have support from your family, husband, whatever, feel amazing. Feel amazing about that, because it's one of the most important things in the journey. But some of you will not have. Some people will look like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Organic leads, some will start getting jealous. It'll be really weird, right? You will share some very personal stuff because you care about your audience, and somebody will get offended. And, I just had to explain to my mom that I'm doing this for others and this is who I am. And she accepted it. Same for my ex-girlfriend. Once I posted something and she took it the wrong way, she got mad. And I just thought, hey, this is who I am. I'm completely transparent in my marketing. Again, not for me, but for my audience, because they need it, right? So stop fearing that somebody will judge you, because people will. It will never change. By the way, I don't know even one person who is doing something great in the world and does not get people hating on him, does not get people judging him. Here's the thing. You can be quiet. You can be unknown. You can never change anybody's life. Live in your own fears. And trust me, nobody will judge you, because nobody will even know you exist.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
But if you do want to change the world, if you do want to change even not the world, just your own environment, right? The people who you care about, you want to start with them, and maybe then some customers, and you want to change yourself. People are going to see. People are going to see that. People are going to see you post value and going to think to themselves things. And that's fine. Because to be honest, if they don't support you on this journey, they should not be a part of this journey. You can just remove them. For me and for Tony, Facebook is business.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mind shift, guys. Facebook is business. Personal profile is business. This is where we post our business. And the reason why is because Facebook pages are dead for anything organic. It wasn't like this back in the day. But Facebook wanted to just get more money. And that's why they lowered the engagement and exposure on anything that you post on your fan page organically, because they want you to pay for ads. And that's when it died. And now the personal profile is the place to post anything to start getting, going and build this TVO business. So,
and make no mistake, guys, that, like, for instance, just this weekend, I had a close friend say, like, Tony, like, I think I should start a Facebook page because I don't want to mix my personal profile with like stuff that I want to do for aside from the fact that business pages and Facebook pages are dead. You have to make the connection between you and who you serve and what you do. The moment you start doing that, some people are gonna hate it and they're gonna leave, and that's totally fine. Some people are gonna love it and they're gonna rally to you as a person who does this kind of work. And I think, Johnny and I have both gone through a period in our lives where people were like, no, dude, like, that's not gonna work. Like, this is another thing you're gonna try, another thing that you're gonna fail at. They're imposing on you their perceived insecurities of themselves. That is what that's like. Don't let judgment from other people hold you down. Okay, this is, and I'm hitting home on this, and we are hitting home on this because it is important that you understand that you cannot separate you from your mission in life. Do you understand that? You cannot separate yourself from your mission in life. If you are here to serve a people, frickin' serve a people. And let those around you, even if it takes time, because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes they have to see you succeed. They have to see you struggle. They have to see you in the works of it, in the grinding mode, in the beast mode, as I like to call it, right? They have to see you in that mode and see you actually enact change in other people's lives before they start to believe it themselves. Guys, you got to work twice as hard if people don't believe you, if the people around you aren't supporting you. Do you understand? Because eventually they'll realize, wow, this is what she's always meant to be. This is what she was always meant to do. This is what he was always talking about, and I never saw it. Oh my God, I now see the impact. I don't know. You'll talk more about your girlfriend and your mom, but seeing people come to see what this training is all about, and they're like, oh my God, I never realized this is the kind of impact that you're doing. I never realized these are the people that you're helping. It's because they're not seeing, they don't care about you. They care about themselves and where they're going and what their hell is and how they can get out of their own thing. But you have to serve a people that are in that particular place in their life based on where you're trying to help them, whether it's wealth, health, relationships, right? So guys, you cannot separate yourself from your mission. The moment you separate yourself from your mission, you look like a fake.
Yep, I agree 100%. So, guys, now I know many of you are thinking that this isn't as easy as we say, right? And the truth is that I'm not bullshitting you guys. Once you understand the system, it is easy. So, here's the thing. What you want to do, and we did not discuss this, is this. Right now, you might have only your friends and family in your friends list. Right now, you maybe have, mostly people from high school or whatever, and then a little bit of marketers. Guys, what you have to do, and yes, we did say it, Facebook fan pages are dead. I don't even use them.
Mhm.
I've been making, way over 7 figures now. Well, high 7 figures. And here's the thing, I don't even use a fan page. I have like maybe 900 likes there, and I never post. I posted 2 posts in the last 8 years. It does not matter. It's dead. You need to use your Facebook profile. Now, what you're gonna do is your goal is to get to 5,000 friends. That's your first goal, and then those 5,000 friends should be your dream audience. Okay, and I will teach you how to do that.
Yep.
Okay, so those friends should be your dream audience. So you gotta go and look at your Facebook profile and see, am I close to 5,000 friends? And if I am, who are those 5,000 friends? And I would bet that most of you are not, unless you've been through this training already several times. It's your profile is dead. You barely have any friends. You have like 300 friends, and that's why you don't get engagement. You need to push to 5,000 friends. And the way we do this is we just I'm gonna show you in a second how we're gonna do this. But 30 friends every day of your dream audience, at least every day, and have to be consistently done. Now, here's the thing: some of you might think, hey, but there's like 5,000 limit friend, right? And here is the concept that would change everything for you. We call it the profile health. Okay. So first of all, Facebook will never ask you to pay to reach more new friends. All you have to do is this, okay? This is what you have to do. I'm going to show you right now. Number 1, you have to add friends who engage on your stuff, right? So, like I said, we're going to show you exactly how to do this, but you're going to put pieces of content out there, right? And your target audience will see this content, will say, hey, who is this person, right? Profile, right? This is our profile, right? And you're gonna add them as your friends, right? These are the people that you want as your friends, right? Now, some of those people you will add them by mistake. They are not actually your people, or they just don't care about your stuff. They do not engage, right? So the people who do not engage and don't want to be a part of your vision or your movement, you're gonna remove them. So you're gonna remove them. So let's say this is just like our friends bucket, right? This is the friends bucket, right? I'm going to call it the bucket, right? And we have 5,000 friends limit, right? So what you're going to do is you're never actually going to hit this limit, because all you're going to do is you're going to add new friends, and then you're going to remove friends who do not engage. So again, add new friends who are your target audience, and those who don't engage with your stuff, don't message with you, don't do anything, just waste time, you're going to remove. And I don't care who it is.
Powerful.
Okay? Yep. That's the way you never hit 5,000 friends. But you're always going to be around 3K to 4K friends. That's it. So your profile is not healthy unless you are adding friends and removing the wrong friends. And here's the thing. For me, the wrong friend is anybody who is not, engaging on my stuff, does not want to be a part of my vision or my movement. Because for me, this is business. If I want to, talk with somebody about whatever, I'm just going to talk with them on a different platform, right? On the WhatsApp or whatever. We use Line here in Asia, whatever it is. But for me, I should strive to have 100% healthy profile. Mm-hmm. And your profile is sick right now. First of all, it's sick because it doesn't have enough friends. It has 300 friends out of 5,000. So imagine, for your profile to be healthy, you have to push to 5,000 friends. If you're 300, 400, right? Maybe you have 1,000. Your profile is sick. It's not at 100%. It's at 30%. Okay? And then out of this 1,000, you have 800 just random people, and then 200 of your target audience. Well, your profile is even sicker. It's like a 10%. And this is why you're not making money. And this is why you're not changing lives. Does that make sense?
And it's funny because like for one of the biggest numbers for me was when I was growing up, I went to a huge high school, went to a big church, and I had lots of quote unquote friends, right, that were in there, but none of them ever, or at least like 97% of them never ever engaged with my profile. They never said hello. They never said happy birthday. They didn't care about me. Again, people care about themselves. They don't care about you. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this super easy and just get rid of you guys so you can go on and do your own thing, because you're taking up space in my profile list, friends. Okay. One of you was asking, well, what wouldn't Facebook kick you or ban you or something like that? Guys, are you serious? When you mix your mission and you together, it's you. How can Facebook go against you being yourself? No. I mean, we're still here. We're still on this mission. We're still helping people out. You just focus on your mission, make sure that you be the mirror that everyone else is trying to get to in your particular niche, right? And get them to see you, and you extend your hand and pull them all over to the other wall. Now with the profile health, when you're adding and removing people, even if you have 300, 400, 500 friends, guess what? It's the most highly engaged 300 people you're going to get. Then the bigger you grow and the more you do this and the more profile health you keep in your mind in removing and adding, the more engaging community you're going to build for yourself. That is what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve, it doesn't matter whether it's 5,000 or 500 or 550 people. You want people who are going to engage with your profile. That is the key. That's the metric.
It's really cool if we will build some profile health calculator. I will do it. I have an idea on how to do this. But yeah, guys, some people have 5,000 friends and their friends are the wrong friends. It's like the wrong people for their business. And that's a sick profile. So this is the concept. And I know a lot of you guys don't know, first of all, how to get the right people. And we'll show you that in a second. And also, you don't know how to remove people who don't engage. I'll show you that in a second as well. So again, what's that medicine to keep your profile healthy? Well, first of all, profile health is the lifeblood of your business. If your profile is not healthy, your business, especially using the TVO system, is not going to work. So you need a healthy profile. And how do you separate the true believers from the naysayers, right? Or just those who ignore you? You need content. You drop content, and then the true believers will show themselves, and the naysayers will not show themselves. And by not showing, by not being active and doing something, they're just going to get kicked out from your profile, and the profile will become more and more healthy. Hopefully that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So
valuable content is going to be, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow, you guys. But you don't want to miss that day for sure.
Okay. So right here, I'm going to show you quickly an extension that can do this for you. It's one of my favorite extensions. I'm not affiliated with it in any way. I do know the developer is a great developer, but I'm not affiliated anyway. It's called Multiple Tools for Facebook. Okay, I'm going to open this. This is how the extension looks like. You can grab it on Chrome. So if you go to Google right here, you want to go to Tools for Facebook, and you're going to write Chrome. And right here, Multiple Tools for Facebook. And then you're just going to grab this. You're going to add it, okay? And it's going to have this little icon. You're going to open it. And if you go right here to premium, it's a premium feature. It costs like $10. That's all, $10. Most of you guys should be able to spend $10 on your business if you want to do this the right way. Okay. And once you actually pay the $10, again, I'm not affiliated. I don't get anything from this, anything. I just want to show you a tool that I trust, that I know works extremely well by somebody who's great. Once you pay this, in the options, there is something that's called interaction scanner. Okay, and once you scan for interactions right here, right? Interaction scanner, right here. What this will allow you to do, it will show you your friends list. And then what it will allow you to do, okay, it will allow you to sort your friends list by people who engage and people who don't. For example, if somebody has 0 reactions, 0 comments, 0 messages, and 0 mutual friends with me, most chances are, okay, that he's not really engaged with my stuff, right? And also he has no mutual friends with me. Waste of time. So what you can do right here is you can mark them, you can say bye-bye, and you can remove them, okay? Now, there's many different filters, right? So some people might have mutual friends with you, but again, they're not talking with you. Again, not good. Remove. So you can quickly remove them. So that's what I would do. Now, you can see it also shows you when people talked with you, how many messages you have with you, and you can start clicking those filters right here. Let's do like this. And right here, you see, for example, this person last talked with me in 2019, right? Again, waste of friend space, right? Long time ago, right? I can easily remove. Now, here's the trick. listen to me. Here's the trick. Watch this, guys. You, and I'm going to make this really easy on you so you guys remember how to create a perfect profile is right here. You add 30 friends a day and you remove 30 friends a day. That's all you do. Add 30, remove 30. And then you never go over, the numbers, right? But I would not focus on removing 30 friends until you have 3,000 friends at least. Okay? So first you build to 3,000 engaged friends or to 3,000 friends. And once you are at 3,000, you start removing and adding each and every day. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, perfect profile health. Now, isn't that simple, guys? By the way, are you guys enjoying this training so far? Are you guys really, really understanding the concept of profile health? You understanding how to have an engaged profile even before you post the content, how to keep the true followers, how to separate the true followers from the naysayers? Do you guys understand this? And do you enjoy that I just showed you?
How many of you guys enjoyed that? Let us know in the comments with a yes, with reactions. Until you have 30. Yeah. So you don't want to remove any until you have 30,000 friends. Yes. Good formula. Yes. Good, good, good. I think either you lost me or I lost you. I'm not sure. But we're good. Yes. We got lots of people saying yes. We got lots of people saying yes. They understand it. Guys, this is a game changer. It truly is a game changer because when you take this
guys, sorry, I clicked something.
Yeah.
I think I ruined everything.
You're good, Johnny. You're fine. When you take your profile health and you're constantly getting people in and taking people out and you're just filling up with more engagement, guess what?
Are you guys still with me?
Yeah, we're still here. Can you hear me? Are you here? Are you good?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. So what happens is when you're removing people, as you build your audience and you start removing people, you're going to see that you have very few people to remove. And you're like, okay, now it's time to bump it up. So then you're going to add and add and add and grow. And then wait for a couple of weeks while you're creating content and slowly remove these people from your profile. Does that make sense? You guys see how that's a game changer? No one is telling you this. This kind of information is what people are paying thousands of dollars for, right? Can you guys hear me? Just let me know in the chat. You guys there? Can you guys hear me?
And everybody can see me too. Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. All right, awesome. That is what the profile health is all about. It's about keeping people are paying thousands of dollars to tell you that little secret. Just that alone. Those gurus out there, right? It's crazy.
I did something to my computer, so I'll have to continue right here. Okay, guys, give me just a second. With me?
Yep. Something went wrong, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Having some technical difficulties.
I literally just obliterated my computer somehow. I moved my leg and I touched the cable.
Oh.
Maybe pull the whole thing from the electricity. Let's pull it all from electricity and try to restart it. Okay, I need the mouse right here. Just a second, guys.
So turning your Facebook again, it's about you and you living out your mission, Armando, right? It's about you using it to live out your mission. Facebook pages are dead if you're thinking about organic traffic. Now, you can use a Facebook page to have ads eventually. Yes, totally. But when you're looking at organic traffic, you're trying to set up your profile and you're living out your mission through your profile. So people connect with you and you're adding them and removing the people that aren't engaging with you. We're talking about the concept of profile health. Hopefully that makes sense. And you can use multiple tools for Facebook to start taking away the people who aren't engaging with you. They're not commenting, they're not reacting, they're not liking your stuff. Does that make sense?
Oh, my computer is going up again. Okay. Guys, just so you know, your leg can make a lot of damage. So watch where you putting your leg.
You're like,
back on that computer. I'm going to set up. You guys have to go and give me 1 minute exactly. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and the next thing we're going into is going to help you get that much closer to the point where now you can start. You got to understand too, guys, and when you're building this up, You're building something that is like an engine, right? It's going to go once you finish building it, but there's two types of engines, and we'll see that in the training. Is you're slowly cranking this thing up, and as you start to crank it up, you're going to start to see this engine take off and start going. So when you use the tool, when you add friends and remove friends, we're going to tell you soon, by the way, where you find your target audience, which I think is going to be the best part of this training today. And it's where to actually find them. Where do I add these people from? Where do I get them? How do I get them to see me? Where are they on Facebook, right? Hey, he's back. What's up, Johnny West?
What's up, guys?
Now there's just an echo, but
there you go. Okay, done. Guys, I moved my leg, and when you move your leg, some crazy things can happen. But that just shows you when you really are ready, when you really are, inside, you are so passionate, even one movement of the leg can change everything.
You want to start dancing, bro. You just kind of wanted to start dancing because we're coming to the good part right now.
Okay, guys. So, well, now you saw that. Now you saw how you can completely remove people who are just not your fans. And that's one of for me, was like the big keys. Like, how do I do that? I always struggle with that. I figured it out completely. And we're going to show you guys more amazing automation tools later on. But this is one of them. $10, I think everybody should be able to afford. Now, let's get back to business. So, one post can completely blow up the people who follow you. And I will show you some completely insane stuff that changed the game for me, guys. Okay?
The goodies.
And it doesn't have to be on your wall even. External groups are there for you to create a following. So let me show you how you don't even need to have a following to start. Okay? Where can you make new friends and post valuable content to start the whole profile health system, right? Where can you do that? That's probably a question that comes to your mind. Okay? And I want to show you my simple 3-step formula to dominate traffic. But before we do, right? Before we get started with this, please let me know in chat. Are you guys ready to 100% learn how to dominate traffic and how I've been doing it for years and years and years? I feel like it's almost my dirty little secret that I'm releasing to the masses. So guys, with this, you will 100% understand how to put yourself in control over Facebook, 100% traffic to your business. Please use this.
So now you're ready, right? Now you are ready to impress the masses. Now you have to get people to your profile. And this is where the 3-step system to dominate traffic comes in, because this is where you're going to start getting these people to start seeing you. So you've already made everything. You made all the preparations. You have your cool cover photo. You have your featured image. You have your links. Everything's consistent. Your content is just ready. You added stuff that's really good and you're ready to go. And now it's time to open the curtains, right? It's now time to let people into the stadium. It's time to let them in. And this is exactly how you're going to find your highly targeted traffic on Facebook.
Let's freaking go. Somebody said, I can't believe you're giving this away for free, what I paid for. That's life. So, guys, you might be thinking this will be hard, but it's not, okay? Let me show you. Traffic training, just the way I did it 3 years ago, that generated me $300,000 in 1 year. As Johnny that didn't know anything. This is how you do it. So, right now you can see my screen, okay? And no matter what niche you are, you just need to understand that people are hanging out somewhere. And most people are just hanging out in Facebook groups or fan pages. So for example, let's talk a little bit about weight loss, but this can go almost to any niche. So let's say that you're a fitness coach and you're looking to transform people's health, their body, women, men, whatever it is, right? So what I'm going to do is and let's say you do it with keto, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to write keto diet, okay? And your goal, and I'm going to open a notepad for that. I'm going to be really fancy. Your goal is to find 5, let's do 3 Facebook groups. Okay. 3 Facebook groups. 3 fan pages. That's all you have to do. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
Just being real. Okay, so number 1, we wrote keto diet. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go right here into the groups tab, okay? And we're going to look for groups that are highly engaged and have our audience in it, because we want to help people transform their body using keto, right? So what I can see here is this group has 1,000 posts a day, a very highly engaged group. I'm going to open that. This one has 440 posts a day. I'm going to open that. This one has 1.8. I'm going to open that. I'm just going to go and take a look. This group has 149,000. 10,000 new people in the last 30 days. Very, very large group with many posts. 10,000 posts in 30 days. Our target audience, if we are keto coaches, are definitely hanging here. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? So what I would do is I would grab a URL and I'm just going to put it right here.
This is a really good example to show you guys that if you can only have 5,000 friends on your Facebook profile, do you see how you have to remove people who don't engage with you in order to interact with people who might be good prospects? Do you see that? For 149,000 people, you cannot have them all as friends. And so this is why it's important to understand you've got to remove dead weight. You got to get rid of like maybe keep your mom and your kids or something, but if and only if you absolutely have to, because it's outside from that, you got to let room for people who are going to be engaged with what you have to offer.
How do you see how engaged this group is? Once you just try to join it, you can see how many posts are.
Woo,
and if there's so many posts, that's usually a really good sign. So what I'm going to do as a fitness coach, I'm going to join this group. Okay, I have to be a part of this group, right? And now I'm just going to wait. My thing is pending, okay? Next group, I'm going to take a look. Again,
2 million. Holy.
2 million.
Oh, but the engagement's not great.
I would still join and take a look, right? Yeah. So I would join this group as well. And then right here, this group, I can see inside. And I'm going to look. I don't think this is the highest quality group, but it's worth looking. I'm going to take a quick look, but I don't know if this is the highest quality group, right? So let me give you an example for entrepreneurs, right? So let's go to this group. This is the group that I always show because as an entrepreneur, this group has incredible amounts of people that are my target audience. So I'm going to go right here into this group. As you guys can see, there is 248,000 members right here. And if you go right here, you would see that there is many entrepreneurs. This is Nino Sam writing here. Engagement in this group is amazing. Quality of the group is amazing. And this looks like a great group for us, right? So all I have to do is put the keyword. Right now, let's say that I'm a transformational coach, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing some names of people who are, and always add it to Notepad, just for any case, you remember, right? I'm going to write some people like, not Tony Robbins.
Tony Tovar.
So I know Tony Robbins is like, most of his audience are like coaches and entrepreneurs and people like that, people who need transformation, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Tony Robbins' page. And guess what? There's like 4 million people here, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at here his post, right? I'm going to look at people who comment, right? I'm going to start taking a look and seeing who is here is my audience, right? So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Like I said, we put the fan pages and we put the groups that we have. Now, what we're going to do is this. Watch, I've been doing this for years now, right? Let's go to a ClickFunnels group. What we're going to do is we're going to give amazing value in the group. We're not going to sell anything. We're not going to ask people to do anything. All we're going to do is share our journey or share our insights about our marketing journey. You don't have to be a millionaire to share your insights. All you got to do is share it from the heart, and we will teach you, of course, how to share it in the highest level possible inside the target group. So now that we found where is our audience hangs out, right? We're just going to give value. So let me show you examples. I'm going to write my name.
This is what we talked about when we looked at the diagram. This is why it's important to go through every step by step, guys, because you understand now that, oh my gosh, okay, so I have my profile ready, and now my curious follower, my curious friend is going to see me because of this, what he's about to show you.
So guys, so this is a post from March 2019, right? And what I did here is when I made my first six figures a month, I shared my story. I said, my name is Johnny. I started as an immigrant. I did this. This is why, what changed my mindset. This is what I suggest you should do if you're starting out. And this is a picture of me as a cleaner, right? By the way, you guys saw that. And this is the picture of the money transformation that I had, right? And I just shared it with people. And guess what happened? I didn't tell them, hey, go buy my thing. I didn't tell them, comment below this. I just literally shared from the freaking heart. Guess what happened? I got 648 people liking this and 240 people commenting on this. Now, guess what I do? How do you build your audience? Well, once you deliver value to them and you see who has liked your stuff, who has commented on your stuff, those people already know you. So what you're going to do is you're just going to open the friends list, right? And you're just going to add the people who are not in your friends. Now, for example, Paul Motley is one of my students. Jennifer Frost is one of my students.
And they're here now.
Steven is one of my people. Andrew Babia is one of my students. Those are people that watched value from me, just like I'm showing you now. I add to friends or they added me. A lot of those people, by the way, will go to your profile. They're going to see how amazing it is because we taught you how to do it, and they're going to add you. But what you do is you just send friend requests, right? To people that you feel, right? You see a lot of them are already my friends, right? So you're going to send them friend requests, right? And you're just going to add them. That's what you're going to do. 30 a day. That's how you build your target audience. And how do we know they're my target audience? Well, let me show you guys. Let me show you how simple it is. Epic Pen. Can you open? Oh, there you go. It's in front of my eyes. So how do we know? Well, guess what? We know because they liked our stuff, right? They liked our stuff and they commented on it. So these guys showed me, right? They could see my post and not do anything about it, just ignore it. But they liked and took the time to comment. These people are extremely hot audience. They showed that they're interested in what I have to put out there. And all I have to do now is just not be passive. All I have to do, okay, like I said, is open my friends, the people who liked, and start adding. Open the people who commented, right?
And for some of you who are saying, because you're right, you're looking at Johnny doing this. Tomorrow we're going to cover exactly how you would do it, even if you don't have results yet. Even if you don't have that, you're going to talk everything regarding how you can use content and provide value content on your profile and in groups.
I have more examples, guys. Wait, just a second. I'll show you that you don't need money. Actually, my most viral post ever was not even about making money. So I'll show you in a second. But watch this. You see what this person comments? Where can I buy your product? Question marks. Did I tell them to buy my product? No, they literally want to buy my product because the value I gave. So let me show you another example, right? You see this post? Somebody talked about income. Well, all I did with this post, and I'm going to show you how to come up with posts like this that give insane value, okay? You see this post? All I did was shared my most important and best Chrome extensions that I use in my business. So what I did is I took the Chrome extensions that I'm already using and put it right here in a very formatted, nice place. Nice way, right? So my video downloaders, my YouTube tools, my fast saving tools, my screenshot tools, my Google Chrome tabs tools, my Facebook group tools, right? All of that, right? All I did was just sharing value with people. Nothing even too crazy, just a list. Password saving, things that I know entrepreneurs need. And guess what? 788 comments and 333 likes. Well, guess what? First of all, a bunch of these people add me to friends because they enjoyed my value and they want to continue following me. But then, for those who did not, I just go here and I start adding, right? 30 a day. Very, very simple. Now, guess what? My student, 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 like all these people, my student, buy my stuff, all of like so many people they got free amazing value from me, eventually went and bought my stuff. I did never say buy my stuff. They just go and buy it.
In fact, that's kind of how it happened with me, you guys. Like whenever he posted something on ClickFunnels that was at the time he was doing like Facebook ads and he found something that was just really, really awesome. He wrote something that was specific about like, hey, this is how I run ads. This is the best way to run ads. And I was like, what the heck? I'm an ads guy. And so when I saw the post, I'm like, what the hell is this guy? Why is he sharing this stuff with people? Right. I was totally like, what the heck? How is this? How are you even okay sharing this stuff? Because for some people, like, they're going to read this and they're going to be like, OMG, this is going to be like, this is eye-opening for advertising. So I reach out to him and I go and I wanted to reach out to him. I'm like, I need to make a friend with this guy. I need to know who he is and what he's doing, what he's up to, and why he's doing this. So I literally messaged the guy and I'm like, hey, who the hell are you, bro? Like, that was an amazing post. What the heck? So we started talking on Messenger. And then I said, dude, you have a product or something, right? Like, I want to buy it. Where is it? What is it? Where can I get it? What's going on? And so he's like, well, I only have like this, at the time it was a course. And I said, okay, I'm going to buy it because I just want to get to know you better. I want to know what you're about. Like, this stuff that you're sharing, I can't believe you're sharing it for free. So you must know something else out there that I don't already know. Turns out we both knew everything. But the point of that is that I needed to talk to this guy, right? This is a secret within a secret almost. I bought into his programs and I was able to buy time to speak with Johnny West, the guy that I didn't know. I didn't know who he was, where he came from. I know he was Israeli, so I'm like, I like the guy already, right? So I started talking with them, and lo and behold, that is how he got me into his circle, right? Into his sphere of influence, providing value. And it turns out that we were best friends before we knew it.
One of the most profitable things I ever did in my life, guys, was giving value to others. Like, you don't understand the amount of relationships that I got from just being out there and providing value to people. Like, relationships that are friends for life, relationships that have made me so much money, relationships that changed my life, my health. Value is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Now, I know some of you guys are like, how do I write value? How do I give value? How do I give value that sets me up from the rest? Tomorrow, I'll show you how to do that in a way that nobody even comprehends. Because I built a value system so insane that you guys are literally going to cry, and it will forever change your business. It'll get people to trust you, to want to be a part of what you do, your mission, buy from you, everything. But first you have to understand. Now, let me show you something cool. Because right now you're like, okay, but Johnny, what if I don't know how to write content? I'll teach you. But even if you don't know, let me show you another thing.
Yep.
So something simple that you can do is you have to understand that other people have probably already provided value before you. So what does that mean? So let's say somebody's in your niche, right? Let's say I'm an organic marketer, right? I teach people how to get free traffic and stuff. And I need to build, a list that has to do with organic marketing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search right here, organic marketing. And I'm just going to go through the posts, and I'm going to hope that somebody wrote something good about marketing. So, for example, I see this. I see, in your opinion, who is the king or queen of organic marketing? Most people who answer here are organic marketers because they're into this. So I don't even need to write my own content. All I got to do is I'm going to open and start adding. This is people from last time that I add. Lol. So just gonna start going out there and adding, right? And I can even go to the comments and start adding. And of course, you see me right here with the most amount of likes, as usual. So I'm just gonna start adding, right? This guy Johnny West is putting things about organic marketing. Let's go out there and let's grab his leads. Just gonna go and add. Start building. Oh, you see, a lot of them are my friends already because most of my friends are into organic marketing. That's how I built my list. And those who's not, guess what? Profile health. They're just going to be removed.
Adios.
Do you guys see now? Let me ask you this. Do you now see how you can successfully, by providing value, have 30 people a day, new 30 people every day in your friends list and grow it towards 5,000 friends who are extremely targeted? And if you don't know what content to put, you can find others people content and add the relevant people to your profile. Do you now see this? Because that's how I built the 5,000 people friends list that made me 6 figures in that year. Do you guys now see this? Is leads are a problem? I'm going to show you more ways to get leads in a second that will blow your mind. But is getting leads now a problem? Is building the right friend list is a problem.
Traffic is no longer a problem. When you have this, when you know what we just told you, traffic is no longer an issue.
So guys, you have to understand that even though you add 30 people, you're going to get 30 more friend requests a day on top of those 30 people.
Yep.
So, you go out there, right? Let's say 60, but you can even get to 100, but let's say 60 times 30 times 30 days. That's 1,500, right? Times 3, right? In 3 months, you're going to be at 5K friends, and you will start getting towards the real magic of 5K targeted friends.
Mhm.
That's where life becomes insane for you. Okay. so guys, let's continue. We're not done yet. So I talked with you about finding the groups. I talked with you about posting value, and I'll show you tomorrow how to post value. And there is even a crazier way that I found. This is literally originally my way to get hundreds of leads within minutes using organic traffic, something that nobody else has ever done. And I've been pulling this.
Everyone else except the what is it, the Troy, right? Like, except those people who fought in the Troy, the Trojan horse.
Exactly. Do you guys know what the Trojan horse is? This is one of the most insane ways that I found to get leads, and I want to show you right now. This is actually how I got over 400 leads into one of the Legion trainings within like maybe 2 hours. Completely.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
With $0. So let me know if you guys are ready for the freaking Trojan horse.
Who's ready for the Trojan horse? It's a way of going right into the heart of your audience and taking over. Seriously.
Let me know. Are you guys ready to completely unleash the Trojan horse? One of the most insane ways to get leads using organic traffic. Everybody's saying yes. I see John is saying, bring the Trojan. Fred is saying yes. John is saying yes. Kimberly is saying yes. Rashida is saying yes. Everybody's ready. Let's go. So first of all, I want to show you how this looks like, because first of all, I did by mistake. I talked with Alex from my team, Alex, and I'm just like, Alex, I thought about something. It's completely insane. I never seen somebody does this. I wonder if this will work. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll work. So like, yeah, let's just try. We put it out there. We go to sleep. We wake up with around 500 leads doing this. And it was so scary. I had to delete what I did, because I literally thought the moderators in the group are going to kill me. So here's how it works. Okay. First of all, let me show you the results. Okay. I like to show the results. So let me show you the results, but just a second. Let me find it now. That clip is gone. Let me go to downloads. Just a second. Sort by date modified. There you go. So watch these guys, okay? Just a second. Okay, there you go. So this is how it works, okay? What's gonna happen is somebody gonna create a thread. It's not gonna be your thread. It's gonna be somebody else's thread, right? Somebody gonna say something like, "Hey, who is the best when it comes to organic marketing? Hey, how do I get leads into my business? Hey, Facebook doesn't work for me. Facebook doesn't work for me. Is there any way to get leads? Hey, I'm struggling with this. Hey, I'm struggling with weight loss." People do this all the time. And what happens is when somebody posts something like this, you see, and this was the guy that posted it, right? It wasn't my post. Somebody else posted, "I struggle with X." And what happens is all those coaches and gurus, they jump out of nowhere and they say, "Oh, I am the best," right? "I am the number one," right? "I'm the number 3. I made 9 figures. I made million figures," right? That's what all the coaches do. They talk about themselves, but using the concept that you guys already learned, right? I taught you, is the moment you stop talking about yourself and you start hitting what other people care about, you can make wonders happen. So here is what I did. Okay. And this, again, I'm showing a number here. You don't need to show numbers. This works without numbers. And we have several Legion Elite students who can say that they did it without any numbers. Okay. So here's what I did. I said to this guy, he asked about organic marketing. I said, "We made $70,000 last month doing strictly organic marketing. I'll give you or everyone who's interested the step-by-step on how to do this. I don't sell information. I believe information should be shared, so I'll give it away for free. That's all I said. So let me explain again. When somebody asks about something, instead of saying, talk to me, message me,
I have a course. I have my course is the best.
I have the course. Instead of talking about you, you say, hey, I made this thing happen. Hey, I completely went through this transformation. Hey, I did this. I have a system to do this, and I will share it for you for free.
Right? I struggled with postpartum depression. I struggled with trying to lose weight after dieting. I struggled with staying on top of my regimen to try to lose weight. I struggle with my finances to try to budget. I don't know how to budget. I struggle with trying to find my house. I struggle with finding a business where the community is great. People will say stuff like this, and this is an opportunity for you to do what Johnny West just showed you by saying, oh, I struggled with that exact same thing, and we've done very well. I can show you exactly what you need to do, and I'm not even charging for it. It's free.
So what happens is once we posted this, now guys, watch the screen. Once we posted this was the experiment. By the way, there was like around 200 likes on this comment. It wasn't even my post. This is what happened. Okay, let me show you just because you guys can miss it for a second, okay, because it's going to go fast. Watch how many people say they're interested. I'm in real estate, but I would love to learn, tweak, and implement, right? Please share more. Organic seems to be the new name of the game, and I want to learn. Now watch this, guys. I'm just going to hit the play button so you see how many people said they're interested.
And it's funny how they say the new name of the game. It's kind of like TVO has always
I'm very curious. Johnny West, tell me more. Well, go on. Interested. I'm interested. Watch this.
Keeps going.
And get it to your list. Thanks for sharing. Who I'm interested, highly interested. I'm going to let it roll for a second, but everybody pretty much begging me to send it to them. Now, what do you think? Do you guys think? Watch how many comments. It's completely insane. This is from one Trojan horse comment that I did, right? Watch it. Listen. Everyone is shocked by these numbers. I'm waiting. Watch. Do you ever see anything like this? Guys, around 300 comments on this.
More comments, more likes, more reactions than any other comment on that thread.
Now, the insane thing is that my comment got more likes than the actual thread, and actual more comments than the whole thread. And I've been doing this, maybe I did it already around 10, 20 times. I've been doing this forever. It always works. And actually my students have been doing this, and people who went for this training, it always works. They get so many leads because not only people will tell you to add them, right? Or send them, they will also go to your profile and add you. This is how you build in literally 20 seconds of work, hundreds of potential leads into your business. This is completely a game changer. And guys, guess what? Guess what I see still? I still did see this. Now, by the way, guys, after I write something like this and I get around 50 to 200 leads, I delete the post and I save all those people. I just save them, and I have a software to save them. I'll show you guys later. So I don't lose all those leads, right? But I remove that because I know the moderators sometimes get shocked a little bit and they don't.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. This is the proof. When somebody asks, you see, I did a Trojan horse here. When somebody asks, literally watch. This person is the best. This person is the best. This person is the best. You see, this one is the best. Oh, she's tagging herself. This guy is the best. This guy is the best. And they get 1 like, 4 likes, 2 likes, 1 like, and then I come and get like 80, 100. And I don't even say I'm the best, but it looks like I'm the best because I'm getting the most likes. This is how you hijack a full thread with literally 20 seconds of comment.
Yep.
Guys, again, it has nothing to do with money. You don't have to say, I made 70K. You can say, we're getting this many leads, or we found a way to get this many leads, or we found a way to get unlimited leads without spending a dime on ads. We will share it with everybody who wants this, because we don't sell information. We believe information should be free. If all you say is this, you're going to completely obliterate that thread. Now, guys, let me show you something. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Golden Goose. Golden Goose is basically a resource that you can give to people in your niche that is worth a lot. So, for example, I have this book that most of you guys already got, right? Who read the Influencer Secrets book? And in this book, I literally share my whole system for free. Everything that I ever create, I share here for free.
Profile, social proof. Look, I mean, he's talking about profile.
Acquiring client testimonial, how to get client testimonials, how to create a rich Facebook group fast. Example for my most viral posts, I give this whole thing for free. So every time somebody talks about organic marketing, I say, hey, I have a step-by-step system that I created. I'm going to give it to you for free because I don't charge for information. And like we told you guys, change is being made in implementation and not in information. And this is why I can give you all my information for free. And once you can give information for free to everybody, you have no competition, because the other, like everybody else, just trying to sell to people. But you out there just giving away amazing resources for free, nobody can compete with you. We're going to share with you the book at the end of this training. Don't worry. You can go and read it. Okay?
Yeah, and a lot of people are asking, well, how can you do it for affiliate? Dude, you like the information to become an affiliate is free out there in the world somewhere, okay? People pay to gather that information, to have a community of engagement with other people. People don't pay for information. Information wants to be free. What they pay for is an experience. It's being a part of a community. It's having access to a very organized version of information, right? They don't, people seem to forget it's not information they're after. It's having that end result that's after that, right? So the information just, I want it to be organized. I don't want it to be all over the place where I have to search for everything. Right here, we actually do that as well because we organize it day by day by day. Tomorrow, you're going to learn everything there is to learn about creating viral, highly engaging content. And I kid you not, like this is not like, oh, here we go, another promise, dude. It's not even, oh my gosh, just show up tomorrow because you're going to learn it's literally a step-by-step process to going viral. I kid you not, getting high engagement posts on your and value on your profile is not something you'll have a problem with. You're going to master that tomorrow.
And somebody is asking, so how do you make money if you give it away for free? Well, that's really easy because I don't make money selling information. I make money helping people implement information to the highest level, making the result.
That's it.
Right? That's the secret, because how many of you have bought courses and never made $1?
Yep.
Of you guys, right? So why would I hold my information like the gurus? Why would I charge $9.97 for that if people don't get result with it anyway?
Yep.
The way to help people get result is to actually coach them through the information until they get results. That's called implementation. That's what you're selling. You're not selling information.
Always.
I'm giving information for free to all of you to enjoy.
Yeah. Why the hell buy something that like you? I'm sure many of you have purchased a course. Let me know in the comments. You probably purchased a course. You've gone through it and you're just like, I still feel like there's something more I'm missing. I don't know what to do. Then there's no community. There's no one telling you what to do. There's no one coaching you through the process. No one looking at what you're doing. Guys, information is going to eventually be completely free. The people pay for wanting to get results. They want help with implementation. Okay. That's what they're really paying for.
Here's the thing. People like me, people like Tony, we pay our way through things because we don't want to be droning in million pages of information and trying to figure out by ourselves. People like us, we just, okay, you know something that I don't, I'm going to pay you, teach me.
Yep.
And like us, there's so many people that just don't have the time to go for course and courses. They want results now. And they will pay you amazing money for you to get them by the hand and give them the results. Yep. And this is the biggest shift that ever been created for us. In my business, you guys see I'm at over six figures a month, every month.
It's like, imagine going to someone who struggles with like alcohol and you say, hey, all you have to do is stop drinking. Congratulations. You've learned the information that solves that problem. You stop drinking, you stop being an alcoholic. Do you think that that's all you need in life? No, guys, people don't pay for like information. It baffles me and Johnny that people will sell you a $10,000 course, $7,000 a course, Queen Gong, $2,000 a course. And guess what? What made you like, all they told you was the information. You know, it's like telling an alcoholic that all they have to do is stop drinking. No, there's real life-changing struggles that have to happen before you completely let go of that habit, that vice, right? Lots of money thrown away into useless courses. Yep, because courses don't change lives. They don't.
I just tagged. Very few people can take a course and become a super successful marketer with it. It's
You.
just the people who know, they just pay. They just
Yep.
pay. So you don't have to worry about this. Johnny West, you are a blessing. Thank you. You are a blessing for watching me. Now, guys, hopefully you are getting an insane mind shift here. Let me continue, okay? So, guys, like I taught you, 1 is find where your audience hangs out. 2, deliver amazing value. 3, create Trojan horses. And for those of you who think you'll get kicked out, I'm still in that group, and I did million Trojan horses. Like I said, you may be thinking this will be hard, and you got this training right now, and you should understand by now that it's not that hard. It's not that hard once you understand. Once you have that missing piece on how to dominate traffic, it's not that hard, and I just proved it to you. So, Tony, explain about this a little bit.
Yeah, and I was trying to tell you guys this a little earlier. For us, Legion, like for instance, with the software that we have now, right? We're paying to get this done, and we did it, and we're using it. For us, Legion works nonstop, doesn't ask for a raise, never asks for breaks, always goes and goes on, never complains about the work that it's doing. It's our biggest fan. It does on its own all the things you would do manually while you sleep. Now, one of the things that I wanted to mention is everything you're learning, you don't even have to get the automatic engine over on the right-hand side this way, right? You do not need that automatic engine. You can start off with the crank engine where you're cranking along, you're knowing exactly how to get people to your profile. You're going to tomorrow learn how to write the value that's going to get them engaged, highly engaged, and then you're going to learn how to actually present an offer. What we've been teaching you so far, guys, is understanding that you have an engine no matter what. You don't need the automatic one. You can totally start with the crank and get going, okay? That's what this is all about. I like the analogy of using a crank engine versus turnkey engine, because a turnkey one, you can just turn the key. You've already purchased it. You got it. You turn the key. It starts working in your favor without complaining, right? A crank engine, you got to put in the elbow grease, but that's okay. That's exactly how Johnny was able to do it. When he first got started, he didn't have a full automatic engine. He had a crank engine that you are now seeing you're able to now work your way into.
Yep. There you go. So, guys, again, this question might show up, but what about funnels, email marketing, website, chatbots, and our biggest enemy, Facebook ads? And here's my story with ads, guys. Now, first of all, I do want to say that I'm not really against Facebook ads because I do use them now. But it took me around 6 years to actually use Facebook ads, because here's the thing. You cannot use Facebook ads. First of all, you cannot dominate Facebook ads by yourself when you don't have money. You need money. You need cash. You need money to spend to figure out Facebook ads. If you don't, you're just gonna train yourself, because Facebook ads works once you have money to spend and give Facebook data. If you don't, you're just gonna drain yourself. And that's what happened to me. I spent tons of money on Facebook ads, but what was tons for me back then is actually nothing. It was like $2,000. I thought it's tons of money. I couldn't figure out what I was doing with the Facebook ad. Lost $2,000, died, tried. Okay, and that's the story. Is a lot of you guys just don't have $2,000, $3,000 every month to figure out Facebook ads, right? You just don't. So a lot of you will have to use your time. You will have to use your time to build that money. I call it fuck you money. You know, that's what it is. So you will have to use your time until you have that money. And once you have that extra money, once you took care of your family, your kids, whoever it is, and you have that extra money, you can start messing with Facebook ads. But before that, and every guru that tells you otherwise is just fooling you. You cannot do Facebook ads because you just don't have the money to be able to. You need that money that you can lose, right? It's like you need that gambling money pretty much, because it's going to take you a lot of time to become an expert with that.
And everyone's telling you should do Facebook funnels, funnels and email marketing, websites, chatbots, and biggest enemy, Facebook ads and all that stuff. And it's like, guys, no. Stop complicating the process. All you need to know is understand from a very basic level, from the fundamental level, that traffic, value, and offer is all that you need to make it work. Now, once you make that work, and me and Johnny have said this multiple times, is that you can use funnels, you can use email marketing, you can use websites, chatbots, everything else, Facebook ads, in order to amplify a message that is already resonating, amplify a message that is already working, amplify an offer that is already selling. I hope you understand that. Like, there is a place and time for these things, but it is not, I repeat, it is not things that you need when you're getting started, when you're trying to get the organic game going. You don't need any of that crap. Stop complicating your life with all of it.
And somebody said, do you have any advice for fan page? Yes, I do. Don't put effort into it.
Yeah, forget Forget all that.
Now, can you talk about this, Tony?
Yeah. Okay. So we've mentioned this before, guys. Listen. Okay. So there's 500 of you guys here, still here. You guys are the troopers. You guys we're almost done because we know you guys have things to do in your day, but we're almost done. Please bear with us for a couple more minutes. This is an example of driving traffic the wrong way, not through value, but through an offer, right? And I have to preface this. You can use everything that you're learning for traffic value and offer for the forces of good or for the forces of evil. Okay, I hope that you will choose the right path, because this is one of, for instance, Johnny got this, and we saw that someone out there, a self-proclaimed guru, who took everything, I think everything that you taught Johnny, and made it his own and literally copied. It wasn't even like he changed it. He literally copied it and started selling it to other people. Now, in itself, it's like, okay, fine. There will be copycats. People will sell, but look what he's doing. Can you get closer to that by any chance, Johnny?
Yep, a closer, like for the text, you mean?
Just to see it. Yeah, because I want people to see, like, this is how you use it for the forces of evil. This guy,
I cannot.
maybe it's the next screen. Anyways, what he says is, he's like, you're wanting to make money? Okay, all you have to do is invest $5,000 and we're going to get you to $50,000 and by the next month. Can you freaking believe that?
God.
Can you believe someone saying like, oh, but and then the guy's like, hey man, I really literally, I'm down to my last $50. Guys, one thing you have to understand is, if you want to take your game to the next level with Legion, when we tell you more about that in day 4, and you're down to your last $50, hello, don't do it. Right? That's not who we are. We're not here to be like, oh, you got $50, dude. All you have to do is pay me $5,000. Like, go get a credit card, go open a bank loan, go sell your mother, go sell your car. Guys, no. That is using this entire process, this power that you're gaining. You're mastering traffic. You're going to master value tomorrow. You're going to master offer in the following day. Guys, don't use this for the forces of good. You can get super greedy. Okay, greed will overcome you. You'll gain a bad reputation. Okay, I just want to make this short. You have an option to use it for good, and you have an option to make it to use it for good or evil. And I hope that you'll use good and not be like this guy who stole stuff, who's like selling it and then trying to convince people who aren't even able to afford getting into something like this. This is just information. $5,000 for freaking information. Look, everything you've learned today is in there, and someone's trying to sell it for $5K. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's sad. It's sad.
Well, actually, the story is that also this training was motivated by somebody who stole my stuff and started selling it, and I just said, okay, fuck it, I'll just give everything for free.
Yeah, he thinks he's a big badass. You know what? We're giving it away for free.
Put him out of business. But yep. Johnny, some of you guys think, but Johnny, I don't have social proof. Like, I don't even have proof that what I'm doing is, is actually blah, blah. Like, I don't have testimonials. I don't have that. And what I want to share with you is a really cool and easy system, because once you're going to drive traffic, you would want to have a little bit of testimonials, even though you don't have to, but it's really good. It just gives you this push, right? So here it is. So here is how you get 100 video testimonials in 5 days. And how we got, and how you can do the same, okay? So there's several ways. Number one is Basecamp. Do you guys remember how we ask you to report in Basecamp every day? So here's the thing. You can create your own Basecamp, right? Or you can create your own thread or whatever you want. And let me go to Basecamp and show you. Right now. It didn't. Oh, I know why it didn't load.
Oh, I got to remove it. Well, and this is the thing too, guys. And if we're probably going to talk about this next one, but imagine all you had was a freebie that you gave people, and at the bottom you loaded comments like this.
So every time you give freebie to someone, all you got to do is just say, hey, did you enjoy? If you enjoyed this training, please just go to the comment section right here and drop a comment and let me know. And guess what? We have almost 6,000 testimonials at this point. And you know how you turn them into testimonials? Let me introduce to you an amazing software, okay? The software is called ShareX, and you can use it on Windows computer. And if you have MacBook, you can use Lightshot, okay? Oh, Lightshot or ShareX. So Lightshot, And we're going to share with you guys all these resources once we're done. So Lightshot is this. This is Lightshot, and ShareX is this. Okay? It's a capturing tool, amazing capturing tool that allows you to quickly capture anything good that somebody said about you. So there's several ways, right, to get testimonials. One of them is just authentic testimonials like this. So for example, day one was awesome. Best part was learning the traffic valued over equals freedom. Marisha said that. That's the testimonial right here. I'm just going to go click on this, right? And with ShareX, you can actually make a lot of cool stuff happen, right? So you can actually, for example, you can do this, right? And do like this, right? And
Boom.
then, and there you go. And then let's say we want to, blur some of the name, right? We decide to pixelate or whatever, right? Can do like this, right? We can do pixelate, or we don't have to. We can do a blur if you want to, right? Whatever we want, we can blur, right? And then all you got to do, right, is click right here and crop this, and ShareX will automatically upload right into the website for you, and boom, we have a testimonial that we now can use anywhere, and we did it in 2 seconds. That's one testimonial. Do you now see how easy it is? Now let me show you more, guys. We're not done, right? So each one of these is an actual testimonial. Right now we have 5,000 of them. I can easily grab them in 2 seconds, right? But even if somebody like you can go to any chat here, right? Let's just
something you can also do by the way, just in light of what you said, guys, this is a really good one. Let's say, like, following the example of the keto diet, you go to a group and you say, hey guys, like, what are the good things you like about the keto diet? And people start going like, oh my God, it's the most transformational thing. I really enjoyed it because I was able to do it and it finished. Guess what? Those can be used as social proof for the concept, the thing that you're trying to sell, right? Does that make sense, Johnny? Like, am I saying that right? Like if you ask like, what's the most wonderful thing you like about keto? And then you start seeing tons of posts, people, what they like, what they really enjoyed, the thing that they love about it. Guess what? You now have testimonials as a keto training coach, as a keto mentor, to now post those things. You crop them, you share them, you start showing them as social proof, and you say, hey, I'm not the one saying that keto is awesome. Look at what everyone else is saying.
By the way, guys, this Chrome extension is everything I share is free besides that one for removing and adding. And here's another way. You can literally just say somebody that, you gave him your golden goose, your resource, whatever it is, like, hey, man, if you enjoyed X, which would be your resource, let's say my guide, let me know, right? You just drop this and want to say, yeah, man, it was great. I love the guide. You just open ShareX. Thank you so much for a testimonial, and boom. Grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, right? So another thing is you can actually use your Trojan horse as proof. So when you drop a Trojan horse, right, like this, you can go with ShareX and actually create a GIF, right, or a video recording. But let me show you, just really, really simple. So let's say that this is my Trojan horse and everybody commented here, right? And I want to grab all these comments and show, like, that's my proof, right? So I'm going to go to ShareX. Actually, I'm going to click on ShareX with right click. I'm going to go into capture. I'm going to go into screen recording GIF. I'm going to do right here, right? And it's recording now. And I'm going to go down. And now it's going to record this as a video, right? And I'm going to just stop. And what's going to happen now is ShareX uploading. It's uploading this. There you go. Uploaded. And now it's going to load it for a second. Boom. Now you have an amazing video you can put anywhere.
It's a GIF. It's a GIF. It's done. It's awesome.
Do you guys enjoy this? Let me know if you guys enjoy this. Was this worth? Was they do the real deal, or was I hyping up? Right? So you can just ask, right? If you give enough value up front, you can just ask people, hey, can you drop a comment? Just like we do with you guys on Basecamp. It's like, hey, did you enjoy this? Please go comment on Basecamp. That's it. This is how you get hundreds of testimonials fast. Boom.
I mean,
So,
even if we wanted to, let's say that all of a sudden we wanted just people I want them to talk about traffic in a video testimonial. And I said, guys, I'm going to give you our blueprint for traffic, everything in a blueprint. So you can keep it, read it, take it with you, whatever. It's everything we talked about step by step, showed you everything. And all you have to do is tell me how much you love the traffic training in a video, post it. And then you'll post a video. Guys, that is what you do. You just ask. You just ask after giving value. You ask for a little bit of value in return. That's it.
so yeah, guys, we can go all day about this, but yeah, here's the secret to dominate. You just have to ask. That's all.
That's it.
Literally the secret. So, and have the right tools. So, like I said, we play our own game by giving value up front and helping people where it matters in implementation. And this is how we actually make this work, because once we understand that information meant to be free, and we don't worry about giving information out, our competition that really, really tries very hard to sell their information, we just go out there and give everything for free. They're literally like, there's no competition. And even if you just for some time to build your list, you're going to build a list faster than anybody else in the game. So transformation doesn't happen at information. It happens at implementation. That's what we talked with you about several times already. And we proved that to you. So it happens when you provide guidance, value, coaching, when you're there in the trenches with your people, right? This is where transformation happens. That's where lives are being changed. So I told you, you are tied with your audience. If their life are not being changed, your life will not be changed. If I cannot change your life, my life will not be changed. You are tied with them, right? That's where you make an impact. That makes your biggest competitions into Goliath and you into David. That's when you win battles that win the war. So to be a great leader for your people, you have to be there with them in the trenches. You have to guide them. You have to hold their hand. And this is what we call implementation. If all you do is throw information on them, it's like, hey guys, figure it out. But wait, give me this 997 bill before. Yeah, guess what? You're not that great of a leader.
And this is one of those things where, like, guys, do you see now? Do you see that you cannot separate who you are from the mission that you have on this earth? Do you see how you cannot separate yourself? You and your business are one, because your business has a mission that stemmed from your heart, and you cannot separate the two. Do you see that?
There you go. So guys, once again, all I ask for you is to commit. Everything we gave you from the heart, from years of experience. We gave you what really, really works. If you don't take what we gave you and you show up every day and you implement, this will all go to waste and we will be very sad. However, I know that so many people have been successful already with this free training. So I'm just telling you, this is the real deal. All you have to do is just to commit, show up, and do what we're saying. Now, guys, you can go ahead and start asking questions. If I missed anything you want to know, please ask in the comments now. Tomorrow we will cover value, how to provide value and become the #1 value provider in your niche. And by doing that, become a huge influencer in your niche and somebody people trust, like, and want to pay, right?
Yep.
So
that's it. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've made it to the end of today's training. You can leave if you'd like. I know we went a little overboard in time. Sorry, you guys. I hope that you will forgive us, but we wanted to give you as much value as we could on traffic. I hope we delivered on that. Johnny, man, what a tremendous amount of information, amount of just great tactics to getting traffic to your profile. Amazing job, my man. I just want to make sure that at this point we're done with the training, so you are welcome to go about your day, go do your thing. We'll see you tomorrow. But for those of you who have questions, for anyone who wants to ask the man himself, the legend, Johnny West, and I, anything about this traffic strategy, please let us know in the comments right now.
Guys, for those of you who are asking about SDO, this will be explained at day 4. So you have to wait. And another thing, you see, we have 463 people left. Again, not holding this against anyone, but this is not easy stuff. To be a successful entrepreneur is not easy. Like, you need to show persistence. You need to show actual, like, you can learn new things. You don't give up. This is not, success ain't sexy. Nope. That's what I always say. Success ain't sexy. It's not sexy to be a successful entrepreneur. It's sexy when you share the pictures from your vacation, but success ain't sexy. It's freaking hard. Even with this information, it's hard. And you see, we start with 500 and close to 600 people, and we are now at 450. It's just people cannot handle. It's hard. So for those of you who are here, I want to congratulate you because
You're a warrior.
You are a warrior, right? We call our students, our people, we call them legionnaires, warriors. Why? Because this ain't easy. Success ain't sexy, and everybody wants to be successful, but very few want to put in the work. But you guys are definitely showing that you are putting in the work. Okay?
And the way to remove any doubt that you have in your head is doubt is removed by action, right? That's another one of Johnny's tidbits. Doubt is removed with action. And I think you guys are showing yourselves as warriors. You're here. Congratulations. You've made it to the end of day traffic. You are now a master of traffic. Traffic is not a problem. We solved that. Can you guys let me know in the comments if we solved that for you? Congratulations. You've made it. Some of you are leaving, which is totally fine. You've made it through the training. Congratulations for doing that. Give yourself a round of applause or a pat on the back because you are now a traffic master legionnaire.
And guys, Alex will post all the resources. Don't worry. Somebody says inspiring training about GDPR when taking what people said as testimonials without asking them for permission. You can just blur their names, or you can literally ask them, hey, can I use this as a testimonial? There you go. We already said just ask.
Someone was asking about having multiple businesses. Do I have to? Grandma is here still. Nice. Good. Woohoo, Alice. Someone was asking about multiple businesses. Do I have to have multiple profiles? Nope. I'm sorry, guys. If you're running too many businesses, that means that you're a jack of all trades and a master of none. You need to start thinking about mastering a business that you know is doing well. Do more of what works.
Can you brief out how does this free value will lead to any kind of sale, please? Very simple. People want more. People will literally ask you, hey, how can I do this faster? How can I do this better? Is there a level of this that I can reach faster? I see it all the time.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead. You can even put an offer out there to take people through this transformation. We call it inner circles. It's not information. It's taking people and coaching them. That's what you sell.
And you'll see how we can transform all of this value to an offer that actually produces results on day 4. You'll actually see the offers that we've created with SDO, the self-destructing offer, and how that works based on developing this process. Once you have T going, good job, you've done the first step. Once you start running traffic to valuable stuff on your profile, you've done the next step. And then the offer presenting is what happens next. We're going to show you all of that. Trust us.
Yes, you do need to, guys, somebody asked about niche. You do need to have a niche, an idea, who you want to serve before you go and find Facebook groups. Definitely.
For instance, if you say, hey, Johnny, can I introduce you in doing some affiliate marketing? And he's going to be like, what the fuck? I don't know what you're talking. Like, dude, look, Johnny, like if I went to someone and I knew that they were in a position where it's like, hey, you don't have a product. Okay, you don't have something to sell. Well, dang, that sucks. Well, there's a couple of options for you, right?
Dennis is saying today's training is worth a value that MasterCard can't pay.
A what? A MasterCard can pay.
Can I use this as a testimonial, by the way? I'm gonna quickly grab it with Sharks. Let me know.
Today's training is worth of a value that MasterCard can't pay. Yeah, can we use that, Dennis? Can we use that? That's kind of good.
You see, that's how you get testimonials. You just give. This is the best.
Oh, and I forgot something to mention, dude. Like, guys, the first step in the entire process when we showed you that diagram is the psychological trigger is you have to first be seen as an authority. Okay. You have to first have the relationship of authority and subscriber and authority, friend and authority and friend. Then as you give value, then as you get better, and then you present an offer, it's automatic. You move them from that psychological position that they're in, from subscriber and authority, to that of a relationship of buyer and seller.
What is the best place to get Sharks tool? On Google. Thank you so much for clapping and enjoying our training. This is what makes us happy. You guys have to understand that this is my form of payment, is seeing you guys mind blown, happy, excited, ready for change. And once you have that Gucci's in the bank, just let me know and
yeah. I love that. See, and that's, guys, it's funny. I get goosebumps when I think about this. This is why we're doing this, right? We're telling you everything so you don't have to, like, even the offer that we have, like, you don't have to get that. You can do it all yourself. It's been proven. Johnny has done it. Other people are going through this. Nino, is starting to see great results. Like, guys, you don't need anything else than what is being taught here. And everything else is either going to take too long for you to do something with it, or is just meant to amplify your life's mission and purpose. That's all that other stuff is for.
Hamid, there is an automation software, but we're going to talk about this at day 4. Not right now, not before we feel we over-delivered on value. I don't feel comfortable talking right now about our software. Only once you guys got everything and you feel like, is there going to be a replay? Yes. The video is being saved automatically into Facebook once it's done, and you can watch it at any time.
You shared Lightshot, ShareX, the multiple tools for Facebook.
We're gonna share it. We're gonna share it in the group.
There's a resource, guys. You'll see it.
Already shared it. It's in the group. It's in
Day 2 resources. It's already a post within the group, guys. You can see
Alex already posted it. It's in the group. Just go there and check it out. I do not sell any products or physical products. I'm a health coach with nutrition background. So I'm training my ideal client in the form of value post. We're gonna teach you tomorrow, but you go to Facebook groups and you attract there. Because many people like me are freaking fat and we want to lose weight and we don't know how to start with nutrition, and you can be the guy.
Right, dude. Listen. Another thing, we'll talk more about this tomorrow in the value section of it. But to kind of answer your question, how Johnny showed you the post. Sorry, go ahead.
Before you go, I really have to. This is, oh my God. Laura is saying, what about serial entrepreneur? Once a business is successful and you want to start another, do you have to completely rebrand your personal profile? Here's the thing. First of all, before I don't make $1 million with a business, I don't even think my business is successful. Let's start with that. And once I do, I have to ask myself, do I want to start all over again, or do I want to make another $1 million with the business already made $1 million? So trust me, once you really are a successful business owner, you will not ask these questions. Yeah. You will not, because you will understand that putting all the time and effort into building a perfect system and then starting another one, don't even think about it before you make $1 million. Okay,
I would also say that if you're wanting to start something else, it's probably because you lack something. You're feeling the lack of something in your life, and you're thinking that another business is going to solve that lack. Okay, I would argue that keep the business you have and find a way to fulfill that lack within you with the current business that you have. Otherwise, I think you're spreading yourself too thin, and you're. That's not to say, like you said, serial entrepreneur. Serial entrepreneurs love starting businesses after business, but like Johnny said, if you haven't gotten to a level of success, like let's say $1 million is the mark, I wouldn't even think about messing with another one, because it's funny. Russell Brunson once said this, and this is one of the few things where I actually like with Russell. He said it wasn't even something he learned. Like by himself, by doing this. He learned it from someone else who said marketers are the weirdest kinds of creatures, because what they do is they sell something so hard, they love it, they sell it, and once they've sold it, they don't stick with it. They go and they move on to some other thing. That is the biggest mistake in marketing. What you need to do is look at the product that you're currently selling and now switch the angle. Who is another avatar that can benefit from this? How can I change the message of the product I already have to sell it to a new person, a new avatar? That is how you turn a $1 million company into a $10 million company, $50 million company. And she said, it's funny, she said it because she said marketers, they leave their thing. It's like their little baby and they leave it alone. They move on to the next thing. That's the biggest problem. The solution is stick with it and then find a different angle for a different avatar, for a different circumstance, a different hell that someone else has, so you can fulfill a need there. Be a serial servant leader with your product, with your service. Then you can
help someone in MLM, just like we said. You build deliver value, and you sell the product. There's no difference, guys. You have to understand it's all the same.
Yeah, and it's funny because you're saying MLM like as this wide net. How do you help people lose weight? How do you help people skin? How do you help people have better books for their children? These are all different types of MLMs, guys. You have to find a way to attract people to you, giving them value. Traffic value offer is how you do that with MLM, affiliate marketing, real estate, whatever.
Larry, I get that you have more interest. Once you make $1 million with a business, you will know the right decision, okay?
Yep.
But first, get to $1 million, then we can talk. That's all I'll say. Stick to the yes. Thanks for giving value. You're welcome. On Yeah. Okay. Cool. Any other questions? How do I create base camp? You just use any page builder and you attach Facebook comments into it.
Yeah, and again, you don't even need the the page builder. You
Yeah.
can use Messenger. When you deliver value and you ask people something in return, you can just be on your Messenger.
Just do it with Messenger. Just ask, hey, can you give me like a testimonial if you enjoyed? Yes. Grab this thing and post. I didn't have Basecamp until 6 years into my business. You don't need to. Guys, focus is the superpower of entrepreneurs. Very few can do it. Very few. Even me, it took me years until I was able to focus. Years, maybe 5. I could have been so much more successful if I just focused, but I constantly started a new thing and like an idiot.
But it was part of your journey, man. It was, you had to go through that in a way, you know.
I feel like it's extremely short-sighted to think you'll only ever have one passion and want to work on the rest of your life. People are no, it's not short-sighted. It's just the truth.
It's funny. You'll only have one passion. Do you know the definition of passion?
Here's the thing. Let me say something. Here's the thing. You want to really serve people, you have to give them 100%. If you have 5 businesses, you give each person, you split the energy and split the percentage of how much you can give. So you're not really going to transform other people's life. So again, you're thinking about yourself and not about others.
Yep.
This is when you stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about others. You understand that you have to focus on one thing, because that's the only way you can serve people to an insane level. That's what you need. So for me, I used to think about myself, and that's why I open constantly new programs and things. Like I get screwed, you know, and I never got to a level I wanted to get. Now I don't have anything else but Legion, and we are at a different level. So that's
I really like that. I love the idea that you mentioned that when you're passionate about something, it's passionate about something, one thing, one singular, not plural, not 5, not 10. You're serving people with your passion. And passion, if you take the root definition of the word passion, it is struggle, right? I'd rather just say serve. How many people do, like, what person do I want to serve? Who I'm going to focus on. I'm going to passionately, through struggle, through obstacles, through frustrations, help my people because I love them. I love those people, our people. We love you guys, you know? And so I don't think it's short-sighted. It's a lack of focus.
That's the thing. It's not sexy, guys. I already told you as well. You heard me say that it's not sexy. Success is not sexy. If you want something sexy, it's not business. I'm sorry. I know, like, having several businesses, being a serial entrepreneur, it's a sexy idea, but the reality is, you know, I would not do it unless you are at a multi-million-dollar level with teams and many, many people. If it's just you by yourself, forget about it. One thing.
Oh, lots of love, man. Lots of love. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, there's 362. We're only in the Q&A section. You guys are the troopers. And just so you know, we're not trying to be harsh on you. We get where you're coming from. Passion is good. Having realizing one's purpose in life, and then the idea that you can serve in different many ways. I totally get it. It's because you already have a servant's heart. You're already trying to serve people. I get that. I really do. We're not bashing that, okay, guys? We're not anti-passion. It's good to do that, but it's really, and you only have one life to live in the history of the universe. One life. And I think it's important to focus on a people that you want to serve passionately, if you'd like. Passionately serving someone, some person in some circumstance. Meet them where they are. Serve them. Continue to do that. Life's too short to have too many passions. Life's too short to have too many purposes. Purpose in itself is a singular thing, right?
Yep.
You don't ever hear a billionaire say, well, I followed all my purposes in life. No, you say it's a purpose in life. My purpose in life.
Guys, please don't ask where you get the book. I said you get the book in the group. You just go to a group and you'll find it.
Resources.
Can I promote your Legion software as an affiliate marketer? We're going to talk about it later, not now.
Not now. Day 6 or day 5.
Guys, mindset is such an important ingredient in success. You guys just don't understand. Like, if you're thinking the wrong things, you will literally you'll not get anywhere. That's what happened to me. I had like a horrible mindset for years, but everything I tell you right now is literally what I know about success, from being myself successful from a no one. You guys remember my story? An immigrant in Canada, cleaner, you know, the cliche, horrible, to where I am now, just living pretty much a dream life of most people. I'm just telling you what's the truth. Right?
Yes, one mission, living life.
Sexy. I know it's not what some people hope to hear, but I just hope I don't fall upon deaf ears and you guys hear what I say and we'll execute.
Yeah, because look, you might eventually decide you want to go somewhere else, but guys, you're not going to get it any better than you are right now. I 100% guarantee you that.
You guys have helped me have purpose in the hardest time. Thank you so much.
Mike, man, keep hustling, brother. Oh, look at this, dude. I'm 19 years old and love this. You are starting in the right place, my man. Or my woman. I'm not sure what I can't see the profile picture.
Completely retarded, so good for you, man, that you are here.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, amazing value we're getting, and we're not paying in. That's right. Not a single cent, you guys.
There you go. Okay, Tony, I think we're good. Guys, I know you have a lot of questions. We're going to hang out with you guys tomorrow as well. We need to rest because tomorrow is an insane day as well. One of the best days. And I know it's Tony's favorite day. So we're super excited to just completely free you from all the shackles and chains that you guys have been through and been holding you back. We want to show you completely how to become a master at internet marketing. And today you learned the first step. But hey, you just learned how to crawl. Tomorrow you learn how to walk. Day 4, you're going to learn how to run.
Ooh, yes.
Day 4, at the end of day 4, you're going to learn how to fly.
Yeah, that's right. I like that. That's exactly what it is. That's totally right. On par, brother.
All right, guys. So remember, crawl right now, walk tomorrow, then run, and at the end, you're going to fly. Peace. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate, love you all. If you're going to sleep now, have a great sleep. If you're waking up now, have a great day. Hopefully you made your day just a little bit better. That's all we hope for. Tony, thank you so much for being with me. As always, thanks to my team. Thanks to our Legion coaches who are in chat and helping. Thank you so much. This is not a goodbye because we're going to see you tomorrow and it's going to be crazy. Okay, so let's see who are Legionnaires and show up tomorrow. Peace, guys. Much love.
Much love.